Hey, guess what, my friends? It's the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering EDH format show on the internet, where we play 4 brand new fucking decks each and every week on a theme. So thanks for joining us. Our theme this week is Ballin. We had to have a minimum cost of 10 grand US, according to our Moxfield tabulators, whatever they were. I am playing a deck list worth $156,000 tonight. It is Unctus Artifacts. Artifacts go burr. You will see very, very common artifact things because artifacts have the most fucking broken masterpiece things worth like $600 to $1,500 per card. Every single card in this deck is the most expensive version I could make it, according to Moxfield. That's me. Joseph, what are you playing this week?
I rolled a literal 1. Love it. Wow. I am super excited to play this game. Roon is not a current great general. I feel like if they made him today, he would cost 1 generic less. He is not a 5-drop general, but it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, this is a big throwback to me because Roon was my very first EDH deck when I found out this game existed. My first deck did have a cradle in it because I just happened to own a cradle. I didn't realize how strong it was at the time. So I'm sorry to anyone that I played with because I'm sure that was tilting as hell looking back on it. But yeah, Magic's fun. Take it away, you glorious int.
Sick. I am playing a blinged up version of one of our buddies' decks that I got to play against his paper version this weekend, and I thought it was kind of a cool deck. Pretty sweet. There was a decent number of changes, so that way I could... I changed it a little bit, kept the core of it, and also to get it over 10k. If you look at the link to the deck list, I didn't bother to pick out the fanciest versions, but it is over 10k with the cheapest versions available through Card Kingdom. So,
do you want to shout him out, name drop him?
Oh yeah, Jake.
Oh, Jake's been on the show. So yeah, guest on the show from like episodes around 20 somewhere.
Yeah,
he won actually.
Yeah, so and I consulted him with a lot of my changes, and he liked a lot of them. So if you guys get mad, just yell at him.
That sounds about right. That's usually my answer when Jake's around.
Awesome. Tobin.
Hello. I am also here. I kind of followed the theme by just jamming 1 expensive card and then changing a basic into a very expensive duel. Otherwise, my deck is very cheap.
What the hell is McCrae's general?
McCrae's general is terrifying.
Anyways,
what it is.
Let's jump.
Wow.
Show. I am first on the play.
Wow.
I believe.
Right?
Sure as hell isn't me.
Yeah, Unctus is actually a reskin, so he was not legendary in his first printing. Do you know the card that Unctus?
No, Grand Arbiter is a different card than this. It's
No. If you look at Grand Architect is Unctus. They just upshifted him to legendary and gave him like a proper. Anyways, he's super cool. He plays on the old Grand Architect. I'm running some of those combos from like old artifact times of yore, when Shadowmoor was the hot shit. Are we good to go?
Yeah, this one doesn't make mana. This one gives you looting. It gives you looting and it pumps, but it doesn't do the infinite mana on its own.
It's really funny because I switched my cockatrice order so that the masterpieces and stuff would be on top. So Gruger, your Hazoret is the invocation one, so you might need to say what it does out loud because the Amonkhet invocations were like unreadable. Is everyone happy with their hand? Are we good to go?
Waiting on you, big fella.
Yes, my hand's bad, but I'll keep it because why not?
Here we go. Manamo. Mana Vault. Feels like I'm playing with power.
Show me a payoff, wanker.
Steel Overseer.
There we go. Never did that.
Yeah, feels so good. I missed artifacts. That's me.
I mean, you could have just done that with the Soul Ring. It's not that impressive.
It's really not.
Hey, it's a mana vault on this show where we don't play mana vaults, okay?
Yeah, well, what you doing with that mana vault?
Ooh, look at
playing
this
with
powerful
Grand
artifact.
Grand Turbine. I'm into
Ooh.
that. That's
Oh
great.
no, that could be used to pay for cumulative upkeep costs.
Ooh,
Nice.
and here's another old artifact.
Yeah, get
Oh,
rid of that
no.
hand.
Your old artifacts are sicker than mine.
They're way cheaper currently too.
The hell is that?
It's just a way to get cards out of your hand.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't read too much into it. This
We drew
That-
my
yeah.
most expensive card, so I'm gonna play $18,000 and pass the turn.
Nice.
That's more
Look
than
at
my
that.
entire deck.
Swanky business. Oh, hold
Actually,
on.
I think technically my Twister is more expensive. but
cosmic power.
Don't know why it decided to tweak out, but
Cool.
look, we're all playing fast artifacts. Look at us go.
I'm not. I did not tune my deck up
Here's the
at
turn
all.
one you will literally never see again in your life. Spa!
Wow,
Pass.
that's hilarious. Mana Crypt into Kadamas. All right.
They never saw it coming.
Let's play this War Room.
Hey, take a damage.
Oh yeah, for my mana vault. Sorry.
Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
what else can I
Crazy
do?
again.
I can't do anything else. This feels bad. That's it. I pass.
These are my 2 lands. I will leave the island in play.
Pacha!
I was so excited. Oh, a Ruby Medallion.
I guess oh yeah, I did nothing with the floating mana in my upkeep. No mana burn. Let's go.
Do we just
Yeah,
get beaten?
you didn't
to death
even
by
activate your scepter. Come on.
No, because I actually like my hand right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I have lands and some spells. This is like, you know, when we want Hazoret, when we want the girl to swing, then we start like putting stuff underneath the scepter.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast a River Sneak. First dragon confirmed. Pass the turn.
Weird card.
That is not a dragon. That is a
don't have that
Merfolk
many.
warrior.
I don't have that many dragons.
You're just gonna make fairy
They're good.
dragons.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
That's why it's tails. Game sucks.
Oh no. Is it always heads for you?
I said heads are good. That's why it's
Okay.
tails.
Okay.
Um,
If I was you from episode 6, I would be anal and say annotate this.
if I had it ever be the same thing, I would. But I don't. Let's see. Do that, we do that. That will do that, and this will do that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this. That's floating. We're gonna ramp again.
Oh no.
Cool.
I mean, I guess since we're playing stupid blingy stuff,
Show me a duel.
I'm trying.
Huh.
Boop. Savannah. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll
I'm always
play
curious why.
Risen Reef.
Oh yeah, there you go. It gets busted
So look at
already.
the card if it is a land card. Okay, well, let's look
Yeah.
at that top card.
You
It
don't
is a
have to
land
show us. If it's not a land, you don't show us. If it's a land,
is
it
a
hits. But yeah,
What do I do?
play it tapped.
Put it on the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
Whee! Dunk.
Oh yeah, Joseph, if you
So-
were to actually find like alpha and beta versions of like your duels in that land in that deck, you would be easily like they would all be similar prices to that volcanic island.
Yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
60 grand right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
just
that's the Forest Island.
it's
so.
just because I'm looking on like Scryfall, and right now like an alpha or beta tropical island has no listings on Card Kingdom or TCG Player, so they
Right.
won't show up in Moxfield, which is why you're getting downgraded to the
Okay, you're
unlimited versions.
Thank you.
Right. I mean, they're still very expensive.
Yeah, they're still really expensive.
Oh no, I'm not drawing what I want to be drawing.
The
Sorry.
second blue source.
Oh, baby, that
by
3 gemstone caverns.
Sorry, I did that. Oh,
Sure.
let's go and just play a Staff of Domination. And,
You did in your
pass-
main phase.
Pass the turn.
You did lose life. Okay.
I did, yeah. I have the staff now to counteract it.
That is what that's for. You rarely see it, but good call.
Yeah.
Hmm. Whoop.
This is
Really
why I
good
didn't want to
for
like
everybody.
ditch my hand.
When
Understandable.
this Hazoret comes out, we're gonna have a bad time.
Oh yeah, we're dead.
Nah, you guys are fine. It'll just get like solituded or something, and I'll be sad.
I gotta get my steel overseer big
Not
fast.
sandbagging this for nothing. Hurry up and play him. Her, him, her. I don't know.
Her.
Jackal lady.
Yeah.
Jackal. It's a jackal. It is a jackal, actually.
No, it's a god.
No, but she is.
All right, what you
I'm
doing
just
on my
doing a
end step?
Family Guy bit.
I know, and I'm.
She is a
and
lady, Jake.
All right.
Oh,
Haven.
Jason. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jake was wanted to see the game.
3 whole mana. Aw, I'm gonna do something broken.
Sick. I'm on.
I'm gonna play a Torque.
Oh no!
Right.
What are you
and
gonna
I'm
turn into an artifact and kill?
Nothing. I'm just gonna play a Looter Ilkor. Let's move to
it's also
combat.
just unblockable. Okay.
Well, it's so
Yeah.
that way he can trigger to get his fairy dragons, and then he
Fairy
gets more
dragons.
treasures.
Yeah.
I thought Feywild Visitor was one of the more busted.
You can bolt my
ones.
river sneak if you want.
No,
I
man,
can.
I didn't have room for
Get
bolts in here.
All right.
Oh, thank
What
God,
is
that's a
Gogan
core
Rogue?
rogue. Excellent.
Yes, it wasn't a merfolk. It wasn't a 2/2. You're safe.
Whew.
Tobin is always playing backgrounds, audience. That's what you need to know. If
Yeah.
you're joining us for the first time on episode 47 of season 2, he plays backgrounds. He has since they came out.
To be fair, Ganax
Backgrounds
is a
are-
sweet commander.
Ganax
though.
is sweet, and backgrounds and the commanders that go with them are perfectly balanced.
Sure. Go watch episodes like 15 through 25 to watch us lose to backgrounds for like a week straight.
Yeah, but that wasn't my fault. That was you guys.
Sorry, for like 4 weeks straight, I should say.
Like, one of them was an actual powerful deck. The other ones were just fun.
Oh, look
Most
at
of them are
this.
dungeons too. Dungeons are
person.
scary.
I do like that. Ooh,
That is not a land. What do we do if
That's a
it's not
soul
a
to
land?
harvest.
Put it
Then you
into your
may
hand.
put it into your
put it
hand.
into your hand.
All right.
It gets around like Notion Thief effects.
It worked. I did it.
Mhm.
I put it into my hand.
Yeah, you
You're
got
so
that.
good at this game.
Land.
The fact that it is an elemental is really funny to me. Do you actually have an elemental sub theme?
Die.
Me, that's fine. I have no blockers.
Wait, no, not you. Sorry, I meant to click on Gruger.
Okay.
Gruger, take one. Your face is awkward. Bam.
Wow, I can't believe you like.
Oh,
disliked
you know what I
Jake.
didn't do? Sorry, I love cheating. Heads is bad.
Good. Take 3.
Ouch.
How did I lose a trade with myself?
Oh my god. I fucked up when I built this deck, and I'm just realizing it now.
What
Do
you
you
should have
have,
done
like-
is put some basics in it.
I
As
should have
I
put
always tell
more
you, dude.
basics.
Yeah.
More blue
This
in
is
this
what I
deck.
argue every week, and you're like, you don't need
I know.
basics.
There's like 24 basics in my deck. I'm
Mhm.
mono
No matter
red.
how many times we blow
I'm
him
playing
out,
20,
with land
and I'm
greed,
blue
he
color.
still will never agree.
But it's
So-
I
also-
will never learn for my greed.
I also have a
Mhm.
gauntlet of might somewhere in the deck. So I
Okay.
really wanted to make sure that those I
Gruger,
had
you're up.
mountains.
It happens. It happens. I sometimes when you try to play Icarus, you fly very close to the sun, and sometimes you do that and then die horribly because you fall because the wax melts.
McCrae's bluffing. He really just wants to double pump his Steel Overseer here.
That's literally my only play. You saw the line.
They saw the line. It's a 5/5.
I
Yeah.
am really tempted to play this 5/4 that can't block.
Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe this week will be the week where I just slowly grow a Steel Overseer to be a 10/10 and then just beat people to death with it.
That
Maybe
5/4
not.
can totally block. Probably.
No, that's only if you have
You've
if you're
got your
hex bent.
scepter. That's one
Oh.
card down.
Yeah, you're only 2 away because it's 1 or less, right?
This is true. Sure, I will play this Mox Diamond out of my hand so that
Ooh, baby.
All right, wait. Am I missing something? How did you
No.
cast
Lands to
for
pitch?
2 lands?
He tapped 3. He has
tapped
Ruby
th-
Medallion.
I have a Ruby
Oh.
Medallion.
No, there we go. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Because next turn I'm going to draw a single card. So if it's going to be a land, I'd rather just play the land instead of open myself up for more artifact removal. This Mox Diamond was a little late. Anyways, it gets sacrificed.
Okay,
Now I
yeah.
can turn on a surprise blocker.
Ooh.
Woo!
Teehee.
You just wait. Oh, I guess I could have used my Thran Turbine mana and pitched the Mox Diamond on my upkeep.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say sub-theme, but it definitely has a strong amount of elementals in it because, again, in case you missed the very first, like, this is very much a throwback to my very first commander deck I ever built. And elementals just have real good ETBs. So
Lorwyn and Shadowmoor, their entire shtick was just ETBs and leaving the battlefield for all the 5-color ones.
Well, boy, does that make sense because I literally started collecting this game in Lorwyn. So
Sorry, just
Yeah.
doing bad math to
Not
see
the-
what I can do, which is
not the
not much.
commander existed way back then, but
I think the reason elementals are so good now is because they were allowed to power creep slowly over time. Like I stand elementals back in Animar days in 2013, 2014, but they weren't strong enough cohesively as a tribe and they were too scattered. Like the Lorwyn elementals had all their enter and leave shit, but then the other old elementals were like, all their color wheel shticks, like the red, pumping or discarding cards, et cetera, et cetera.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, whoop.
And
Forgot
then,
a card.
a
Should
couple
probably
of
play my land.
cards were linchpins that allowed elementals to go. Like Risen Reef is the best elemental
Yeah.
printed in the last 10 years. Hands down.
Are you bolting yourself?
I have to. I have no other lands, so I need to get this thing into play.
There you go.
Oh, you could have done like your enchantments and then done your
Yeah,
Dragon.
it just lines up so awkwardly with my hand. I have nothing else to cast this turn, and then I'd have to take my
Oh.
whole turn next turn, or I can do
Okay.
this and maybe double spell next turn.
Yeah.
I make a treasure, and then let's go to combat. This guy can't block, so I kind of like my hand though, and it's a whatever. Who cares?
Well, you get to draw a card
Mm,
first.
mm.
You get the
Yes, this is true. Who am I scared of? I mean, I lost to this deck on the weekend, so I'm gonna give it the deserved. And this deck, or this guy also can't block. And
No, it just says
so-
can't. It says you can't be blocked.
Oh yeah, that's it. Never mind. I'm an idiot. This is good. I'm gonna lose back my 1/1 blocker.
I took my 1 damage.
You got it. All right, look at that.
respectful shout out to Jake Fanton,
Womp.
brewing gross decks that are using weird cards and somehow don't suck.
Hey, here on the brewery, if you brew jank anywhere and everywhere, we salute you.
Okay, let's lose this a third time in a row. Tails are good. What am I doing?
You changed it.
I literally change it every time.
Annotate your Jenkins. Yeah, God.
All right, let's see. I will
I give up.
go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this card good?
That card is amazing.
I've heard that card's all right.
I still have a colorless floating.
That card is one of the best new sources of card drawing green.
We'll go 2, gain 2. Don't die to my freaking crypt.
Oh, be quiet, you. You have like the best board by far.
Oh,
I do.
You have Risen Reef, a soul, and a great hinge. You're fucking on top of a crypt. You're sitting pretty.
Oh, sorry. I didn't do my whole Luteral Core Steez, which is not a May, so I have to draw a card
Okay.
and discard a card. Oh no.
Audience, we normally do not play certain cards. I should add as the caveat, like Mana Crypts and Vaults and shit. We actually try not to play CDH cards on this show too much to keep it janky. But this week is a Ballin week, so we're kind of not on our normal ban list. So you'll see some shit that we like banned early on in season 1, season 2.
I was good.
In
I
our
didn't
soft ban.
even though this deck would love it, there is no Underworld Breach. I drew a line there. Mostly because there's a Wheel of Fortune in the deck, and I didn't want to accidentally start doing Wheel of Fortune Breach things.
Yeah, like there are some common CDH win lines that we try not to play to keep it janky.
There's no Lotus Petal, but there is like a Mana Geyser.
Lotus
So
Petal.
theoretically, you could go like Mana Geyser, Wheel of Fortune.
Is this card good?
Masterpiece Lotus Petals are $600+.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
look
card's
at-
probably pretty good.
Oh, look at this degen.
Especially with
Right?
a flicker every turn. Woohoo!
Pass. Oh wait, sorry. Actually, I got a bunch of triggers there.
You did.
So I cannot
You
just
got a
pass.
Soul of the Harvest and a Great Hinge. And
First of all, that does that. Soul of Harvest, Great Hinge.
oh my God, Joseph. I don't have a field nuke already.
All right, now I'm feeling bad for not actually like playing Gamble this week. Gamble was going to find like Squee, but I was like, nah, that's like
done.
that's like too good.
All right,
you
I'm
did-
going
you
to
didn't even-
double.
You didn't
Double
even do
counter
your
this week.
like tutor, you hoe.
That's what I'm doing right now.
He's doing
said
it
you were
to right
done.
now. I'm going to do the Steel Overseer in response to the end step.
There's no reason for me to make everybody wait for me to look through my deck and figure out what I'm revealing to you.
It might change my play a little bit, but
And wait. I'm just pointing out that
oh my
I'm doing
God.
what I'm doing.
It's deck.
in the name of not making everyone wait.
The audience can see it, and the audience can see how punished I am. And the audience should know that I did this to myself.
You always do it to yourself.
I always do this to myself. I can't even do that. I can't even do that. I can literally just keep pumping this fucking stuff.
Aren't you an artifact deck? Don't you play colorless spells?
It should mostly be colorless spells.
You might think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Joseph, you
Uh,
done
yes,
tutoring
I
yet?
will.
Along with me.
Soul Herder? Okay, cool.
So this is what it looks like when you do get punished for your greed, when you don't get the sick god hand and get to go off.
All right, Kruger, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. That Recruiter of the Guard just with Roon just means I think I don't get to play the game after this turn cycle.
It's 2 cards a turn plus a tutor.
Plus he gets to
every turn.
tutor everything that just blows up like my entire world. So I'm just like I'm not incentivized to actually do anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean, at least it can't get Mum, because that shuts off my whole deck. So,
What are you talking about? It can get Mum.
It can get mine.
Oh,
toughness 2 or
Have you
less.
Twits
Oh.
played this game with me. You already know I'm not just going to endlessly flicker the bloody recruiter. You know I'm not going to do that because I
Yeah.
hate people abusing one single card.
I thought that was the point. You were leaning into what you hated this week.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I told you I'm going to build this deck specifically to make you learn that you need to stop putting free flicker value ETB bullshit into every bloody deck you play because it drives everyone crazy. That
That's
is
fair.
why I built this deck, having all of the flicker value ETB things that I like. So
I know. I needed one land.
to sit
It didn't
across.
have to
well,
be a color, but it had
let's
to be
throw
one
this
land.
ensnaring bridge.
Kruger,
Oh.
can you please leave one card in your hand? I want to poke people.
Oh my God! Don't do it.
If
Deny
you
him.
promise not to swing at me for some
I mean,
pokes.
One, it would also only be 1 damage.
Yeah, but I've
yeah,
already
That's fine.
received all the ones.
You have to outpace 2 life gain a turn.
This is
Uh,
true.
And then I guess
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you have a
About
great
me?
hedge that just casually taps.
I'm
you.
going to lose 3 every turn.
Well,
Fair.
if your crypt continues to hate you.
It will. That's what Crypt does.
Shout out to Joking 101, who I watched have a Final Fortune into an extra turn where his crypt killed him.
all right, I have a 6/5 that can
shout out to
can
Joker
technically
101.
block, but a lot of stuff is not allowed to swing right now.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
can attack, really.
Also, shout out to Joking 101 for winning the entire CDH tournament with first seed this weekend down in
Oh,
Ballin.
yeah, down in Bellingham. What was the name of that tournament?
I'm not even sure.
Oh,
I
okay.
forget.
Well,
It's
shout out
a-
to him.
It's a tournament series that looks like it's going to be run bi-monthly, so every other last Sunday of the month.
Ooh,
Ah.
I might be even interested in going down if it's proxy friendly, which I heard it was.
Most of them are these days.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm supposed. I need to draw something to deal with this ensnaring bridge at some point. My whole deck needs a combat step. But whatever. Boop boop. Very wild visitor.
Ooh,
Wow.
here come the fairies.
Ideally, yes. So I have 3 mana. I will maybe make some more if Gruger's nice to me.
A player. Okay, so it's Malcolm rules. So everyone it hits triggers separately.
And it has to be non-tokens, so I don't get to start poking you guys with my fairy dragons. It has to be real
it doesn't
creatures.
go exponential. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're just gonna do this.
I like what you're doing here, Tobin.
It's a Zorn.
Another. Oh God.
I might make 4 treasures, maybe.
I'm always terrified of a Canopy manufacturer and Zorn because they've broken so many games for me
Combos.
at this point. Like
This
Declare attacks.
Yeah.
Look at this. Wow.
Okay.
That's it. I can't attack with my Ganax.
No.
My
Durgan, stay home.
only Durgan can't actually do anything, so
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
what I get for not hitting you with a 6/6.
yeah. Alright, so then triggers I make. That's very awkward that it does it in ones, and then I'll make 4 treasure. 4
Control.
treasure.
Oh well,
Shit.
probably option J is make a copy.
This is terrifying.
Jake was already
Kevin.
yelling at me in Discord, being like, "Bro, you're playing this deck wrong." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Alright, then I will sack some treasure. We're gonna sack 3 of these treasures.
Oh my!
Well, we're gonna start with 2 to play some boots, and then I'm likely to sack the next one to equip some boots.
Put him on the Zorn.
I think they're going on the Zorn, because currently that seems pretty okay.
Engine online, and it can still swing underneath the stupid ensnaring bridge.
I mean, he could have
They're
shut
all
that
one
off if he
ones.
really wanted to. I think he just was feeling nice. All right, I'm gonna stack my unblockables because they're
Hit the
same.
bed.
Oh, I missed a trigger. I have to draw a card and discard a card. Sorry, I'm bad
Stop
at
cheating.
magic.
Cheating McCheaterson.
It's the same
my
trigger.
God.
I just forget it's on that. I should have cut it.
Okay, my hand is officially disgusting.
You're just
Yeah,
you're
close.
about to just like vomit all over us. Is that what I'm hearing?
Did
Well, we get Roon too because it's only 801.
I think
This is the worst.
Joseph may have built the strongest deck.
Well,
I
it's
am.
stick. His point is he's making his point, right? Like flicker
You-
decks and recursive
Mhm.
decks are very, very parasitic and synergistic and do really amazing at super high power nowadays.
Mhm.
You
They
do
just-
remember our discussion where we're all talking about how we're making stronger decks this week because of the big blings.
Yes.
I realize
So
I
there's-
ignored that discussion, but yes.
You
realized
didn't
Tobin
have
did.
to, but yes.
I just went for cost. My deck is not as it's good, but it's not broken, I don't think.
I do have a Tabernacle in here because it's one of the few ways I could get mono red over 10k.
And it's 13.
But there's no ways for me to tutor it.
Okay.
So we're doing a little bit of this.
I'd be okay with a tabernacle right now, honestly.
Yeah, but then he just finds like something that blows it up and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Speaking
You know,
of that-
my
We're going to evoke a foundation breaker.
Yay,
okay.
Foundation Breaker.
What's gonna blow up?
I'm assuming ensnaring bridge.
Oh,
Not
Jesus.
the boots on the Zorn. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, no, I guess it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is why I already knew I was not having more
Okay.
fun for Gruger.
Okay, so Risen Reef trigger.
So now you can ruin something every turn too.
Looking at the top card. Nope. I'm gonna put that in my hand. Harvest trigger. A card. And I mean it's
Great
evoke,
henge
so
trigger. Draw another card.
Oh, yeah, Henge. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
So
I'm,
Henge, I'm not going to bother putting the counters on it because it's evoked.
you can respond to the evoke trigger and flicker.
Oh
it with
my
Roon.
god, I can!
Yes,
Yeah,
you
no, that's why.
can.
This is why I'm just saying, like, I'm like out of this game now.
Oh! Bing.
I mean, he might blow up the Staff of Domination just to be a jerk.
I mean, literally,
Well,
it's my only thing
the
I'm
major-
doing here. So.
This deck is like totally based around artifacts and enchantments, and now that
Yeah,
he
for
has a
sure.
way to flicker,
Yeah, I'm
that
already
disenchant.
fucking nutted.
For what it's worth, I drew into it naturally. So
well,
He's
you
got
have
9 cards
you have
in
a recruiter
hands.
of the guard if you wanted to find it too. So
Yeah, there's
it was
lots.
going to be my number one search before I top decked it.
yeah, so that's why I'm just like you can put your just shut your whore mouth pretty much.
Gross.
I want your
Yeah.
foundation breaker comes back end of turn. Well, good
So
thing
Risen Reef first didn't do the thing. Draw a card.
Risen Reef doesn't trigger off of Soul Herder.
I thought it was a.
No,
Oh, it's
it's
not.
spirit.
No,
Okay,
it's
well,
spirit.
whatever. I drew 2 cards.
You still draw 2 cards. So.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. I looked at one first, but I drew it anyway, regardless. So that's doing that.
If you can kill us in the next like 2 turns, we can go for a game 2, which is nice.
Okay. I'll try and be as mean as possible.
Yeah, just eradicate us.
I will play land for turn.
Plus, it's the last 3 episodes. If you want to pump your stats, now's the time. Not that stats matter, but
Oh man, you want to know what the 2 main gamble targets were going to be in this deck? Ox and Squee.
yeah, Ox is great. I love playing Ox in like Dredge and shit.
Just because this deck is looking to empty its hand a lot, so you're like, I'll just pay red and get 3 new cards to try to do something.
Talk about some cards like
That's
Ox,
not trample, so no blocks.
Shenanigans. There's
Yeah,
so
that's
many
trample.
good cards in red.
Is that
Ooh, at least I'll gain 5 to 6 life when my commander gets solituded.
okay? Let's see. We'll do that.
I'm going to mulligan super aggressively, I think, if we do go to a game 2. Because this land shit has shown me the...
I'm gonna crack my fetch.
It's actually not even that bad. I
Going for
need
money.
1 more land.
Tundra, so many money.
So many money. It's an OG.
Jump. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4.
Yeehaw.
How gross can it be? Whee!
Pretty gross.
Medium gross.
You can look at my deck list. My deck is not this disgusting. I just happen to have drawn all of the things.
No.
This
I'm
is what I
allowed
usually
to
do.
give you as much shit as possible, because anytime
ahead.
I try to say that, you're just like, and then you get all indignant. I'm going to
Okay.
get indignant with you.
All right.
You're getting feisty, Gruger, tonight.
So, I mean, the deserves. This
So you
deserves
have a Soul
twice.
Herder trigger and a Teleportation Circle trigger
They-
and a Foundation Breaker
Okay.
return trigger. How do you want to
So-
stack them?
That's going to that.
You have to declare targets as they go on the stack too. So
Yep, I know. It doesn't matter because I can't pick the Foundation Breaker because it's not going to be in here at the start of the end
no,
step. So.
you can choose the Risen Reef and the Recruiter.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that.
Oh yeah, 6/6 blockers. All right.
And then that.
I have responses. I'm just gonna pump this Steel Overseer twice
And then we'll
before it
do
gets blown
that.
into oblivion.
Oh, joke's on you. Hazoret's not an enchantment.
It's the Shadow Spear. I assume.
Okay. So yeah, Foundation
Got him.
Breaker resolves first. Then we'll do Big Dumb. Actually, wait. How is this worded exactly?
You need the Risen Reef and the Soul to be on
return
the
that
field.
immediately. Okay, so
Yeah, both of those just happen, and you'll pump your Soul Herder by 2. You might as well just do that before you do your tutors.
Yeah. Did you not go to combat this turn?
No, you punched me for 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? I cheated.
supplies.
I shocked myself earlier, or I bolted myself.
Oh, you forgot to do that?
Yeah.
I think
I
we
said I
mentioned
did it and then didn't actually do the life.
Oh my god, this is disgusting. I have too many triggers.
Yeah, so you're gonna draw
It-
2 cards.
Where's that chess clock now?
Yeah, I know, right? It's very ironic.
Risen Reef, trigger 1. Draw for soul.
Hey, at least when I do it, I resolve this shit
and-
really fucking fast.
So you have 1 Risen Reef trigger.
2.
Oh, sorry, 2 because of Foundation Breaker. Yeah.
Yeah, he had two Risen Reef triggers,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then he
And
had.
I assume that you resolved it so that your Soul of the Harvest comes back before Recruiter of the Guard, so you get the extra card.
and then he
I
also
resolve
has.
them as they're resolving, yeah.
Yeah, and then he got 3 Great Henge draws as well.
So this leaves, comes back. Okay,
Baby.
come on. I will grab the card first. I mean, I just like this stupid card, so...
Oh, look at this guy misrepresenting his board state. That's a 2-3, not a 1, not a 2-2. Actually, no, it is a 1-1 to begin with. Why did I think it was a 1-2? Never mind.
It's a 2-2 now because when it
never mind. No. I know why it's a 2-2. For some reason in my head, I thought it was a 1-2.
Okay, so into my hand, right? Yep. Okay, so Elvish Piper into hand.
That's why it's skull clampable. That's what I like about it.
And then draw off Harvest and draw off Hinge. Boom. Done. Going to discard.
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta clean it up.
Discard
10 cards.
Hey,
fine.
maybe he'll just like deck himself before he kills us.
Maybe I will.
These aren't May abilities. Oh wait, no. God damn it, Soul Harvest is a May.
Hey, a play. Look at that. It wasn't a land. I don't know why I haven't had a land yet, but I'll play this Nettle Cyst.
That's not sticking around for any great length of time.
It's going to go away immediately.
Depends
But
if he
for
decides
now-
he wants to hit me with it.
But right now it's a 4/4, so I'll just take it as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Cool. That's me. Kill us, Joseph.
Trying.
Yeah, I needed one more land to start grinding with the War Room. It's just I have somehow not drawn a bunch of lands. Even colorless would do.
Oh, I was dumb. I forgot that I had this Bonders Enclave finally online, and I could have used the Thran Turbine, 2 colorless mana to like.
Oh, the Bonders
draw.
Enclave?
That's like part of the reason to have it.
Feels bad. Land abilities and the upkeep is definitely cool shit, though.
But then you'd have an extra card in your hand, and your Hazoret might not be able to block.
I could just
your
put it.
your
Under,
Hazoret is small.
I could
Yeah,
just
no,
put it
I'm
under the
kidding.
scepter.
You're
It's
fine.
Yeah. Let's play this. Whee!
Oh. Casual double damage.
Only non-combat.
Only non-combat, yeah. So like
Which
if I'm
is
pitching
fine.
things to
So, you know, Hazoret.
currently I don't have enough mana to pitch to Hazoret though, so ooh, this is awkward. I did have enough mana to like activate the Bonders Enclave and cast this. Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, I should 1 second. Joseph, can I just like just go reveal random? You should just unreveal random like 12 times, and then whatever you didn't reveal, that was your hand.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Boom.
All right. Discards Zatoski.
This is
Don't
me.
tell him. Don't tell
He
him. I still love him so much.
He threw away his own dog. You don't deserve to win this game.
Squirrel, dog,
Oh,
squirrel.
it's funny. I like how you like tutored up Elvish Piper, and then you're like, wait, I got better cards in my hand now.
I had 17 cards in hand.
I know.
Jesus. Playing Avengers.
Didn't really have much of a choice.
Murderous.
You had a choice, and you chose to throw it away.
It's
A
true.
quote from chat. This is out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that Jake saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, you're right. Sorry, I'm not making a good showing with your deck. Also, anything cool that I play is just gonna get blown up.
I mean, Nicol Bolas.
Bolas. I remember back in season 1 when I just played Nicol Bolas decks because they were terrible, but the themes and the flavor were wins at least. I lost a lot. But...
You haven't Nicol
Yeah,
Bolas
second
unless you
main.
play Nicol Bolas in the command zone with all the Nicol Bolases in your deck.
Yeah.
How has no one played this yet? Actually,
With
on
I like the
Brew?
flippy Nicol Bolas because you can
How
flip
has this not
the.
happened?
with Bludgeon Brawl, so that way you can equip all of your other Nicol Bolases, like all the Planeswalker Nicol Bolases, to your
Whoa,
Nicol
whoa, whoa.
Bolas
I did
creature.
brew
you-
a
and
Nicol
then-
Bolas deck for
Yeah,
our
and-
villains theme of season 1.
And then you can beat someone to death with your Nicol Bolas, wielding
Nicol
Nicol
Bolas.
Bolas.
Come on, when you have that many.
No, you have to wheel. It's wheeling. I was
I like
differentiating.
the
which
discard Nicol
Bolas-
Bolas that flips better than the old one though.
I don't
have
even
enough mana to do all my cool things. So instead, we're gonna do dumb things.
I have
'Cause
no
that seems
idea
more
what you're
fun.
talking about.
Yeah.
Where did all your mana go? Post? Didn't you have like? Oh, you used it on Swift. Okay.
I haven't done anything. I've
No.
just...
I was just wondering where your 4 treasures went from.
Oh yeah, I used 3 on my Swiftfoot boots.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out if I can do this really dumb thing that I'm trying to do.
I don't
1,
even
2,
know if
3,
I'll ever
4,
get
5,
bond. If I'll
1, 2,
ever get
3,
enough cards in hand
6,
for
7.
my Solifim to get indestructible.
3. Sorry. So 3, 6, 7. 3, 3, 1. Why can't I make this math better?
Will it help if you make up numbers?
Yeah.
Go into the
maybe.
imaginary realm?
Right. Okay. So we're going to play
Just throw some
a
I's and J's in there.
Tiamat's
Ooh!
Fanatic.
Hasty. This is the Myriad
Wow.
one, right?
Hasty Dragon with Myriad. Yeah.
Oh, I love that card.
Yeah, this thing has been fucking our day up on this show recently.
So I'm just going to do
You make 2 treasures, first and
yeah,
foremost.
I'm just gonna do counters. So I have 3.
Yep.
Okay, this is where I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot this was a dragon. So I have 3 treasures.
And
I
you're going to
think-
be making a bunch more
Five
treasures.
damage.
for combat.
Right.
Sorry, 5 mana for 12 damage at like immediate.
It's got no
is
evasion.
Immediate.
But yeah,
Yeah.
It's all right.
But they
It's a good
had.
common.
I think it's
12
the,
at best.
it's the fact that it's both a dragon and a warrior, so it has 2 more relevant creature types as opposed to the
Oh yeah.
because the
It's
giants are a well the
Mhm.
giants are a 5/3, so they're technically a
Yeah.
better stat line, but it's like maybe giant warrior. The dragon.
Totem, would you stop making me love all of your stupid background decks? Like
Right.
all of them.
Well, as soon as he mentioned
So-
Ganax, I was just like, I've
Ganax
wanted
is
to-
sweet.
I
they all
wanted
do
to
the
do
same thing though. They just make tokens, or they like pump one thing.
You figured
or
me
they,
out.
They all
I-
do the same thing.
I-
It doesn't matter
I
what background he's playing.
I
Right,
wanted
so
to make a
I'm
Ganax
going
deck
for
at
the
1.2.
greedy line, which is
Winning.
greedy line is pre-combat. Do I have to do this pre-combat? Yes. Pre-combat Magda.
Oh, she's so good.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
You don't have any dwarves aside from her.
No. I'm
You
going to
can
move
sack
to
5
combat.
treasures to get a dragon into play, though.
After
Right.
gonna
He's going to use
declare
Ganax's triggers.
attackers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Utvar Hellkite going in your butt.
All right. Shadow at you.
Rude.
You should hit with as many things at Joseph as you can.
Yes, I know. Let's see. Gruger.
I have a 5/4 indestructible blocker.
Yes. I have a flyer.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, wait, sorry.
Flyers
the-
may be the bane of my existence.
Yeah, the flyer is actually going at McCrae, though.
Sure.
Sick.
And you get. Oh, whoa! What am I doing? I'm bad at this.
You flipped it over.
I flipped it.
Interface
Right.
so hard.
Yeah. And then the 4/3 gets killed by everyone, so it's just going
Doesn't matter where.
doesn't
Oh,
matter where.
Totally matters if he wants it to live. I guess there is no good.
There is nowhere it lives.
Yeah,
So
there's no living.
it's irrelevant. But I'm gonna make 2 clones. So you each have 1 coming at you, and that's another 4 treasures.
I will block with my big
Look at that
thing.
value engine. Tobin, is this your best background value engine deck yet?
Maybe.
Probably is. I'm gonna move my background to my mana.
No, the dungeon one had more.
Yeah. All right. So you all have a Fanatics. I'm not gonna draw the arrows, and then Ganax, and you each have a unblockable coming at you.
I took my 1 damage. I am blocking the other thing. If you can make it so I can't prevent. If you can remove indestructible, you kill my Hazoret.
I'm not doing anything like that.
Sick.
So then, if you've each taken some damage, I have 3 triggers for Feywild Visitor. Technically,
So you
they're on
get
Ganax.
3 fairies, which makes 6 treasures.
Yeah, so I'm going to respond to the Feywild Visitor triggers. So the making dragons is what I care about currently. I'm going to sack 5 treasures.
Yep. Oh yeah. When.
Oh wait. Yeah, because I'm going to make 6 more after this.
Yes,
I mean,
we
there's-
get an artifact or a Durgan.
So we
Yes.
haven't actually left combat yet. So
Yes, sorry, I'm here-ish, or I'm on damage technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the end step of like damage. It was mostly just because Joseph.
I think you're actually on blocks because you can't respond to damage before it happens once you're in the damage step.
No, you
Okay.
can.
Yeah, well, I have
You can respond to
triggers.
damage.
No, he
Because
has
you guys
triggers.
said you're just taking the pokes, right?
Yeah, so he has
Yeah.
triggers. So he has triggers on Ganax, which are
Like my
happening in the
assumption
damage.
is the Tiamats all got blocked, so we're ignoring those. It's
I'm
just
Yes.
taking unblockable.
you're
yes.
taking 1, Joseph's taking 1, and McRae's taking 3 because those were the like real attacks.
Well, you guys also do have 2. Like, there's 3 4/4 dragon guys that are attacking everyone. I'm the only one that showed a block on mine, so people should
Yes.
be taking damage.
My
Yeah, no,
assumption
I
is it was
already
the
did.
7/7 and the 5/4 indestructible. So
Yeah. My
just my
block,
guys die.
my block
That's-
was there. I already accounted for this, and then
Yep.
Okay.
and then McRae blocked with his 7/7.
Steel Overseer, yeah.
Sorry,
So
I just can't remember the name of this stupid card.
So you should resolve your board, I guess. So your Tiamats are gone, right?
That would be what happens. We're going to do that.
Oh, is Tobin getting a Balefire Dragon?
They die as
Oh.
a state-based action first and foremost. So
Yes, I know. I just have my deck open and I just can't remember the name of a card, and I was trying to sort that out. There we go. That's dead.
yeah. All right. Which shooty dragon?
It's
It's
not gonna
not
be a shitty
shitty.
trick.
It's very good.
No, no.
gonna
I said
say it.
shooty. Balefire Dragon is the shooty one.
oh,
No,
I
no,
heard.
No,
we all
Boggart and
heard,
Hellkite is the
we all
shitty
heard
one.
shitty.
Yeah,
So
I-
what are you
I meant
talking
shooty.
about?
The shooty
Hell?
one.
Where'd it
Or
go?
Yeah,
Navara
Bogart and
Hellkite.
Hellkite is the direct damage one.
Yeah, Boggarden is the one that does 5.
Yep. I
Right,
fully
Hellkite
expect
deals
the
2
Balefire Dragon to just
flyers.
burn everyone out.
One second. I'm taking a look at your deck list. What?
I think it's Scourge of Valakis. I'm just trying to find it.
Oh, the one that gives all dragons double strike?
No, that's the one that when dragons ETB.
That's the Terror of whatever peak.
No. He's going for the
Terror.
one that cares about like number of dragons in play. It is in your
Yes.
deck list.
It is in my deck list. I just can't find
It's-
it. I literally clicked on it and then I think I flipped it upside down in my deck
Okay, wait.
because you guys were
wait,
talking
wait,
to
wait.
me. I don't.
No. If you drag it elsewhere in the deck, it'll
Yeah.
flip it upside
It
down.
flipped
and put it in
upside
the top
down,
left.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Scourge of Valkis.
Yes. So I'm doing that, and I have 3 Feywild Visitor triggers. On
All
the
right. So you have a Scourge of Valkis trigger when this enters.
Oh, I'm dead
Yes.
as hell. Tobin
So
just
I
grabbed
currently
the board.
have
3,
4 dragons.
Yeah. So where would you like to put 4 damage?
4 damage at Joseph's face.
That seems not awful.
Then I'm gonna make 3 fairy dragons. So that's
So you have 21 damage.
they're individual triggers. Because
Yeah,
they're
no,
per
I-
player. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So I
understand.
have a 5, a 6, and a 7.
Well, no, they all enter. They all see each other enter at the same time.
My assumption was the way this triggered, it's per
No,
player.
Groot is
Right?
right. It's each.
Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control deals combat
It's however
damage to a
Tobin wants to
player.
stack them.
So
Tobin's right. It's
I'm
stacking
pretty
by
sure
1,
it's
2,
3
3.
individual Feywild Visitor.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you can
so there
choose
is
the
gonna have
targets
yeah.
Oh,
to
you're
be
talking
stacked.
about the I thought the Feywild, whenever
Feywild
one
Visitor.
or more.
Because it's
Yeah, it would go
one
active
trigger
per
per
player.
player.
It's
It would
per
go
player.
active.
It's the same as
Active
Malcolm.
advantage.
Yeah,
Answer.
never mind. I thought I was treating it as
Yeah.
one big trigger, not 3 individual triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
active and active player, right?
There you go.
Hmm.
Because you're damaging a player, and then that trigger resolves. You're damaging a player, the trigger resolves.
So
Yeah.
either
Yeah,
way,
no, that makes
this one
sense.
is 5, which will do to Gruger. And I make two treasures. Is it okay if I just make all 6 now? So we'll skip that part.
Sure.
Then I have a 6, which will go at Joseph, and a 7 that'll go at McCrae.
You're actually at 8 treasures because the Scourge also triggers that as well.
Oh man, my deck is sweet.
I don't know
Yeah.
why you wouldn't just kill one
This is my
person
favorite
there.
stupid Tobin background deck by far.
Right. So then I'm gonna sack 6 treasures.
Yeah, you're just going to rinse and repeat, right?
No, I'm
he
doing.
could just tutor for another dragon.
Well,
if
sorry,
you
hang on,
wanted.
hang on. So we're still in the damage step. Where
Okay.
is this where you are?
No, I was intending to go to second main because everything else is done.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
want to make
second
sure
main.
we're in the right spot. It's all good.
All right.
So now
So
you're
I'm giving
activating
you-
Magda.
I only needed to sack 5. This
Yeah.
takes 1 less than I thought. Wow. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast
it's really
a
good.
Wrathful Red Dragon.
You're getting this off Magda, I assume.
No, I'm
he's-
just casting this from hand. Otherwise, I would have tutored it. It also just happens to cost 5 mana.
Any target that isn't a dragon. Holy shit.
Okay, you have another Scourge of Valkus trigger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, sorry. There's 2 more of these. I'm just bad at Magic, and I'm bad at tracking my board state. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Any Dragonstorm deck
5,
will
6,
usually
7,
be good
8.
at killing people.
Uh,
Audience, just so you know.
Gruger, take 8.
So if you like Dragonstorm or a Dragon
Oh,
Tempest
one
or
second.
Scourge of
I pushed the wrong
Valkus,
buttons.
No worries.
Mono Red Dragons might be for you.
I'll make 2 treasures off of Wrathful Red. Then I'm going to sack 1 treasure to cast a Blasphemous Act. That's 13 damage per dragon if it resolves. Get him.
So we die.
Yeah.
Tobin wins. Game 2.
Oh, I thought the way that you were going to go about it
Ha!
was, I thought you were going to tutor up Astral Dragon.
Oh yeah, like there are like super cool lines I could have done, but I was holding a Blasphemous Act and Wrathful Red Dragon, and I was like, I want to do this, please.
Okay,
And then I
responses?
realized I could tutor for.
Wow, what the hell is my life?
I'm ready to concede and go to game 2, I guess.
Concede what? He just killed you.
Yeah.
No,
Get
you
him.
can
In
concede with
I can concede at instant
in the
speed,
face.
baby.
You concede. Is that what you're saying?
I concede with
Yeah.
Blasphemous Act on the stack.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, too. Like, well, everything I did was cool. The deck's sweet.
You can. That's the one thing you can do in Magic at any time is concede.
Yeah.
Anyone who
hang
tries to enforce sorcery speed,
Hang on,
like
hang on. By the
concessions,
way,
I would say the
Um,
only time it's not
it's against
cool
the
is
rule.
like if you
If you're-
do it to stifle someone's triggers after they've like fully committed to something that makes them lose the game
yeah,
in
that happens all the
multiplayer.
time
That's
on
super
MTG.
lame.
yeah, that's kind of shitty.
by the way, here, that's why I discarded all the stuff I discarded. It's the
Yeah,
red
that
letter
that
on
makes
the
sense.
Yeah, checks
Yeah.
out. You were probably going to win next turn. I
Yeah,
assume.
for sure.
list.
I
I don't
thought
have any great closers. I was going to Blackblade Reforge Ruin and then bash somebody for a lot, but you know,
Yeah. All right. One of you concede.
that's me.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no.
so this like I've seen other
Ganax is-
people's just Ganax. Like some people have done some sweet mono red Ganax.
Ready
Like
up,
if you
big
just
fella.
want to do mono red, mono red dragons, and it makes a really good version of those. They pair it
Mhm.
with, I forget which red background that I've seen it paired with, and then
The one
obviously
that makes 2 treasures kind of makes sense because you've got a evasive flyer that can probably attack the player with the highest life total.
yeah, I think
See?
that's the one that I've generally seen. And then
Yeah.
obviously this is the other one that like I think I've seen a few decks floating around. Like I've come across on like Reddit or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this would be just a very fun and good deck.
It is 100% what I like to play, which is a pile of synergistic cards, and that's why I like backgrounds because you can like choose a like commander,
They're
and then
just
get a background
value
that does a
piles.
cool thing with them, and then you're like, this is an engine of 2 cards in the command zone.
Oh,
See,
I feel like playing green and
I really
one
want to keep
counters.
this hand because here's
Yeah.
my Blasphemous Act. The
Mhm.
problem is this is the only mana source in my hand.
I have an actually
Wait long enough
playable
to
hand.
cast
this
Blasphemous
time.
Act.
Yeah, I have a playable hand this time, and it has basics. So I don't know what the fuck happened last game, but
Yeah,
I
I
have
just-
magic. That's
I
what
don't
happened.
have any of my unblockable creatures, so
huh.
it's a
Oh,
little sad.
I'm super nervous because I have a hand with a whole bunch of mana, but
Mhm.
only one color and nothing
Ooh.
that gets stuff. And it's like,
is it just like all mana dorks and a Gaia's Cradle?
no, I don't have a cradle in here.
Nah,
It's
go to 6. Go to 6.
I'm gonna toss it, so I'll tell you what it is. It's 3
Mhm.
forests, a crypt, and a sol ring. But
No.
then it's 2 creatures that do not have green in their color identity and no hope of necessarily getting something else.
See, and like here,
And my next
I
draws.
tough.
Oh, I totally would have got there.
really want to keep this hand because it's got this in it.
No, too late
But
now.
I'm on like 2 lands on a Mox Amber, and that's not getting.
Yeah.
We're going to 6.
Oops,
Ooh,
that was supposed to
okay.
be.
I can't
command
believe that
M.
Joseph presented such a powerful win, and then Tobin just won over him. I'm
Yeah.
still kind of flabbergasted.
I thought Joseph might have blown up Feywild Visitor, but also I can see like why he wouldn't, because it's like, oh, it just makes 1/1s that also make treasures. It's
Well,
like,
no, it's
good,
treasures.
but-
It's he didn't realize you had a Magda. So if you didn't
Yes,
have that
yeah.
many cards in
Yeah.
hand, then it's like, okay, this is fine. But Joseph has played Magda in CDH, so he understands when you're allowed to tutor with a bunch
Magda's
of
stupid.
treasures.
Yes.
Yes.
Like with
Oh,
Magda
Magda
in
do?
play, like and a Zorn, it's like basically there's no way I should have lost from that point, even though my deck isn't like tuned. It's like I can just get good dragons.
Yeah.
All right, who's on the
Seems
play?
fine.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got.
I didn't roll.
I had an
You need to
11.
beat an 11.
No one
Got a
had anything
16.
out, so I assumed.
I rolled a 9. Sorry, I'm bad at
It's Gruger.
my maul looks horrible, so I'm gonna maul again, I think.
Okay.
Oh, this has no colored sources. I'm gonna maul more. Wait, does this tap for 1 mana of any color? Can I keep this? I can keep this. This is so greedy. I'm into it.
All right, I'm gonna move. I should keep this. I should keep this card and throw the other card, but we're not here. We're not here for that life. We're
There we
gonna go big plays.
All right, get
Big
going.
dong
Gruger.
energy.
Nice.
Big dong energy.
We got the dongers
Playing a
over
female
here.
commander.
Raise your dongers, as they say.
Goblin Welder, go!
Oh, there you go. That's a great
Wow.
turn one.
Skip my upkeep. Oh, I drew a land.
Raise your what?
Pro skills. All right. Ancient Tomb.
Dongers, baby.
Talisman.
You're a whore.
Slitherblade.
What
Get
the
'em.
fuck? What is with these? Tobin, stop it.
You
It's
gotta
like-
keep, you gotta keep
Yourself,
greedier
that's
hands,
bad on
man.
turn 1.
If you have a bunch of fast mana, you're allowed to keep greedier hands.
I know.
That Ancient Tomb is my only land, but I did top deck one, so it makes us look better than it actually was going to be.
I'm going to play an island and pass.
Oh, punished so hard.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I may have
Just
only seen
channel that
like
big dong energy, big fella.
I may have only seen about 4 lands in in all my.
It might be a big dong, but it sure as hell is droopy, eh?
She's
Pretty
a
sure
dream
he
one.
said big dog energy because he's playing a jackal. Jackals
No,
are
no, I
kind
said
of a
big
dog,
dong.
right?
You
Yeah,
can try to
okay.
save it. You can try to save it as much as you want. I appreciate you.
Nothing wrong with big dongs, am I right?
All right, I'm gonna lose 3. Nope, just 2, because I don't need the color off of my talisman. I'll play a Dragon's Horde.
There was a big dog
Nice.
right outside my studio a minute ago, but he has left. I was going to
That's
thematically
a-
bring him in.
He's just like 3 squirrels in a trench coat. I don't believe that's a dog.
Then I'll play a Siren. Nope,
Solid.
no reason to do this. Let's move to combat. Slither.
Whap.
Whap.
Cross
Joseph
game
was
hate.
scary. Yep. I mean, it's 1 damage, so it's probably not relevant.
Shut up.
Wow.
Ooh, you want to know what? I'm probably going to draw my Mox Diamond next.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna
with
make
no
me
land.
so happy.
Oh, poor guy.
Whee! For all the exploding you saw me do last game, none of that is going to happen this game.
Mm-hmm.
Reliquary Tower, pass turn. Look at me, I'm a normal player this time.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh, you got there. Look at you.
There.
Never punished.
Never punished.
You know who you
Is
are.
never
And he's
punished.
clearly got like
You
a
luck stack.
good thing here, because otherwise there's no way he would have kept his hand. So he just needed the second land.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
because I have a mana crypt, so I wasn't going to play the mana crypt out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm just deciding: am I casting Hazoret or am I casting a different 4-drop?
I mean, Hazoret does nothing if you cast it.
Yeah, I know, which is perfect for the deck.
Yeah. Seems good.
Right? Like,
Hey, it actually draws and discards a card. Thank you very much.
Plays
Yeah.
general remains entirely under the radar.
And does 2 damage.
Places
which is just-
indestructible haster that can't attack.
or
Seems
block.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems okay.
So did you draw into the crypt or did you draw into the mountain?
No, I drew into the mountain. I wouldn't have kept this hand on the back of a welder in a
Also-
single mountain.
Please don't give me an aneurysm and annotate this for the audience's sake.
But now I don't want
1,
to.
2, 3, 4, 5.
But it's for the
One,
audience.
2, 3,
Aneurysm
4,
on the
5,
stack?
6.
It's so I don't have to do anything in post later.
You don't have to do anything in post.
I don't already. Aside from clipping out our be right back scene. I actually had audio issues. There's been a couple episodes where the audio was fucked. And so
So I just cast this and draw a card with Dragon Sword. That seems to be what's probably happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ganax. He's here. Treasure.
Cha-cha-cha.
Move to combat. Oh, wait, sorry. Trigger.
Feywild Visitor is 3 mana? Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 mana. I can't do anything with it this turn. So the pokes are just for fun.
For funsies, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never
Camera-related
punished.
question here.
Yes.
I'm not a big IPA drinker usually. I usually drink hazy IPAs.
That's a
this
hazy
looks-
as fuck
It
IPA.
looks hazy as heck
Yeah.
to me. But
So it's just 1 damage to you, Gruger, when you feel like it.
No.
it isn't
Alright.
billed as a hazy IPA. And
I'm
so I'm
done.
wondering if it's just like do hops murk clarity that badly in some beers?
I guess so. I don't know enough about the brewing process, but it
Um,
looked hazy to me.
Also depends. Well, you can have hazy. It depends on if they're filtered or not, and if they're like fresh hopped or not, and all the other jazz.
True. Man, Tobin, it is turn 3. You should slow your fucking roll here.
Revisit.
Hey, you can't just be like, oh, we're going to play a little bit more powerful with some stronger things, and then be like, whoa, not that fast, not that
Yeah.
fast.
And also, Ancient Tomb is in all of, at least my decks and most of Gruger's. This is normal brewery cards. There's no mana crypt over
That's
here.
true. That's true.
I could have done this on a normal week.
Although there's a decent number of decks I've stopped including
Yeah.
Ancient Tomb in now.
I put it in.
I
when
try not to
my-
play Ancient Tomb unless it's
I
like
put
this
it in
week.
if my commander's a 5-drop, like today, because when you ever I have to make another treasure. How
Get
dare
wrecked!
you?
Rob!
Nice.
What?
You gonna use your Siren Storm Tamer to stop it?
Hit me for one.
Oh yeah, you
I
could
have hit everyone
sacrificed-
for one.
You could have sacrificed that Siren Storm Tamer.
I could have. Maybe I should have.
I pointed it out for a reason.
Yeah,
You have
There was a
onboard
reason-
tricks.
I left that treasure up.
And
then
a
I got
dragon.
distracted talking about chicken
Go ahead.
thighs.
And a dragon
ahead.
board.
Just get
Go ahead.
Tobin talking about chicken and you can distract him from anything.
I'm good. Whatever. I'll just recast it. Basically ramps. Draws me a
Basically,
card.
We are not doing good on noticing all the times I'm sitting on end step.
You just like verbally poke me. I'm loading my vape here. I'm gonna play a real toxic card. Vidalcan Shackles.
No, leave my Goblin Welder alone, you monster.
TV. I pass.
Rump.
Oh,
I
God. you
feel like my
suck.
Slither Blade is probably safe from this, so I don't feel too bad.
I lose 3 life. 1, 2, 3.
Especially since
I don't
McRae
have
had
anything
like
to shenanigans though with the
Ooh.
I like how you have a
Goblin
Vidalcan Shackles, and last game you couldn't draw an island.
Yeah, I know. This hand has given me all the islands, everything. It's fine. I don't know what the fuck happened last game. It was a 3-land hand too. I just did not draw land because I had a prototype portal in hand the whole game.
What do I want to do?
Anybody not dead in chat?
Our audience is more of the silent lurker type who has it on the background, I believe.
You still have a Pangoose kicking around in there?
Yeah, I think there's still a Pangoose back there. Pangoose. Fuck, I don't know what I want to do. This one card, I was like, I'll do this one play, and then this one card just made my sure, this is sweet. All right. Let's we're gonna pitch an earthquake to Hazoret, so you guys each take 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to use this earthquake. I thought that
Good
would be
against
kind of
Slither Blades.
It's good against a lot of things.
Would have wiped the board.
It would have, but Chandra's Ignite Incinerator for 1 after the fact also seems pretty good.
That seems
good.
pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
I was like, I could use this earthquake, or I could just play this 6/6 that could achieve similar things later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna draw a card.
It's also one of the weird cards where the trample evergreen text is below the top one because it's a cost reducer.
Oh yeah, cost reducers have to go first.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, this is why I was like tanking on my turn. I'm like, oh, this earthquake will be so good.
Yeah. Enabling the Chandras.
Like, I guess I could have done it for like the same amount of mana, but this way,
Because it hits players. It hits at least for 3 if you just.
yeah,
pay
I guess
2
I could have
into
done it. Oh, you know what? I should have done it the other way. Like, I would have
I
taken
think you
2
should
damage,
have.
because then I would have cleared the Slither Blades, the Aether Channeler, and my Goblin Welder, so you wouldn't get the Goblin Welder.
It actually says target.
What does?
Chandra's Incinerator deals damage to target creature.
Yes.
No, yeah, for the final one. I meant instead of
The earthquake.
pitching Earthquake, if I just played Earthquake
Oh,
for
yeah.
3 mana, I would have cleared the board, done the same amount of damage to each opponent, and still been able to play instead of just pitching.
Yeah. You know,
So
I need to run the
I still have
Xbox-
Storm Tamer, but yeah.
Now you got a Goblin
Well,
Welder.
Storm Tamer wouldn't have saved you from. Oh yeah, you would
It's
still have.
each.
Yeah, but
It's each
it
for
wouldn't
earthquake.
have wiped the board. It would have
Yeah.
left my flyer.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
I'm just
true.
doing the same thing.
Shout out to
Commander.
Earthquake, but also shout out to like what is the horsemanship one?
Rolling Earthquake.
Rolling Earthquake.
Like there's some sick, cheap mono red field nukes if you're looking.
I may have just picked up a foil copy of Rolling Earthquake for CDH.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so I can do that. That'll make me 2 treasures, which I can do this, or I could play this
That one-
super cool card.
Rolling Earthquake is 1 bread and X, and it deals to all creatures without horsemanship,
I will.
which is nice. It wipes flyers.
I'll cast
Good.
the Feywild Visitor.
Because everybody
Okay.
knows that earthquakes don't mess up horses.
Yeah,
Move to Pokes.
yeah, go for it.
Pokes coming in hot.
Poke.
No.
Get him.
Oh, you know where the Chandra is going next.
I feel like it was going there either way, so
You don't know this.
it's
You're just
1
you're
damage
just-
is what's sure.
I don't know. I got a Mana Crypt. That was those
Yeah.
1 damages compounding with.
I have empirical evidence that it is physically impossible to have you die by crypt.
I've watched many people die to crypt.
And then we're just going
Not him.
to
I don't think I'm that lucky anymore. There's no Chain of Vapors in this deck.
We'll sack 2 treasures, play a Greaves, equip the Greaves.
No. Oh no. Okay. Anyone?
I got nothing, man. I'm tapped out.
That
Done
earthquake
so.
would be so good.
Well, Earthquake doesn't
It
hit
ignores all
fire,
the
so-
dragons. Yeah.
The earthquake would have destroyed the things causing dragons.
Well, it only would have killed half of them.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
he would have been shy of mana to do everything this turn, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done the Greaves, but like I did the math, and playing or sacking the Storm Tamer was literally the same turn. I just wouldn't have
Hey, it's
had
Roon.
to recast my commander.
Hey, Roon. How goes life, Roon?
Yes, get him. Get him.
Sure.
That's me.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm losing this Goblin Welder very soon.
No,
To what?
probably not.
To a Dalkin Shackles.
Not to a guy with an empty graveyard.
Yeah, but it'll be good there soon enough, especially once he starts pitching things to Unctus.
3. I'm going to play a Sculpting Steel as a Mana Crypt.
Sweet.
What else can I do here? I can just hold that up.
Just threaten us with shackles.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Don't come at me, or I'll come at you.
Sure.
Oh, sick.
Lightning Greaves, stupid Shroud. I almost always cut it because I like putting other things on my commander.
You have to do
and
the
I have
shuffle.
literally like one card in my deck. I think that kind of it
So-
says target and it cares about my creatures, and I have it in hand, and I'm just like, this is stupid Lightning Greaves.
So I'll take Gruger's Slow Play as a chance to say the bounty is still up. I've got these last 5 new Phyrexia
I
set
will
boosters.
put a Fiend Lash into play.
This is how I lost on the weekend.
Currently, Pangoose in the chat is in the
Yeah.
lead with Horses Got 4 Legs, They Stable. So that's pretty good.
Unfortunately, I'm doing very well at missing further land
Yeah.
drops, and mana rocks. This isn't
Nice.
a particularly light land deck either, so I'm just super punished right now.
The Fiend Lash plus Chandra's is kind of cute, though.
How do you get reach in red with a Fiend Lash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that there were a lot of these really, really sick equipments in all we won. I didn't realize how heavy of an equipment set it was.
Hey Joseph,
until
if I don't swing Chandra at you, will you not swing Roon at me?
There is. The best magic joke in chat wins a all be one set booster.
Hiya!
For the next 2-3
Come on,
episodes
no.
until the end of season
Who
2.
just sunk it? All right, yeah, I take 6.
Yeah, we got
All right,
some
whenever a
prompts.
source deals non-combat damage, yeah, we all good with that.
Wah. All right.
Oh,
that's-
sorry. My Dragon's Horde has hella gold.
Oh yeah. All right, it's all you.
All right, Tobin, fuck our day up.
I drew a land. That's nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's enough to do both of these. That's scary. Hmm. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3, make 2. Yeah. Is there a better way to do this? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4/5. Just gonna kill myself here.
Sounds
And
good.
just jam every card in my hand because they're all just bangers. Gold
That's
Sand
what I was
Dragon.
just about to say,
Oh,
because they're just like
fuck.
bangers.
All right,
Yeah.
fuck this. Fuck this.
Oh,
No.
forcing it.
Force will.
Love it.
No. No.
Yeah. Literally
Bad
never get
Tobin.
forced. So counter target spell. Okay. Good. All right.
Yes,
You lost your life.
I did.
Yeah, good.
Got him. All right. Well.
That was just the bait for the good cards. Oh, you were expecting to make gold. Yeah, eat it. Eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
Fuck you and your treasure and your gold and your
All right.
dragon's hoard and shit.
Move to combat. Time for pokes.
Spat.
How dare you?
I would like to steal one of your fairy dragons to block with, please.
Okay. Well, let me declare all my attacks
Sure. Okay.
because. Oh, sorry. You wouldn't know. Like it's kind of
Yes.
awkward, but like.
I know that you're trying to spread your attacks. Like,
Yes, and like in general, I probably would just leave the fairy dragons on defense. Like knowing that you could steal one, there is a chance that I would just poke them, but then I take so much excess damage. So this is fine. You can steal a fairy dragon to block with if you
yes,
feel
please.
the need. Okay.
You have one less fairy dragon.
Yes. Okay. So damage. I poke 2 players. So I'll make 2 dragons and 2 treasures. Why are you individuals? Okay.
Wow, Skynet, simmer down.
Well, no, it's just like Feywild Visitor doesn't let you like make multiple fairy dragons at a time. I get why probably, but like Malcolm lets you make a bunch of treasures if you like. Anyway, do I want to cast anything here? Got 2, 3, 4 mana. Nah, I'll just draw some
Why am I
cards.
burning through this so
You
fast?
may have noticed that Malcolm is not a dragon.
Yes, but he triggers the same way that Feywild Visitor
Yes.
does.
In your end step, I'm going to crack this. Not that
But
it makes-
also
Wizards.
he cares about per pirate, where this cares about per opponent. So I guess
Per
it's more
hit.
similar to like Timna triggers, but
Womp,
Yeah.
I don't know. Professional
Okay.
Facebreaker triggers.
Facebreaker's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just Wizards finally realizing that blanket coastal piracy effects are too powerful. You know? Like they finally figured it out. It only took them like 15 years.
I don't know. They
So
printed a
good for
coastal
them.
piracy pretty recently.
On Toski, yeah, of all things.
I mean, they also printed, you know,
Reconnaissance mention.
yes,
I'm
but
building a
also
Toski deck, by the way.
Ithillargs, the guy that is a Toski, but
Well-
also if you get blocked, you get to just put the creatures back in your hand if you want. He's like a mind
Oh.
flayer.
Oh, Gather.
Gathrix,
Gathrix.
maybe.
It's just.
Oh yes,
Toski-
Gazerolax or whatever,
Yeah.
the Mind Flayer, the blue one.
Yeah.
I played that in
it's-
CDH even in a couple of decks.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I mean,
and
it's in
like,
this deck.
It's fun and casual ninjas.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, just you
Oh.
block.
Is this the
I will take
manifest?
my
dude?
ninjas back, and ninjas.
Yep.
Yeah, this card's dope.
How did you flash this in?
he didn't. It's his turn.
Oh.
I cast it and went to my attack step. That was how I
Manifest
flashed
top
it in.
card.
You
Sacrifice
got
it,
us.
turn up all things face up. When it dies, manifest the top
And then
card.
and
Okay.
then
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. You aren't afraid that I'm going to steal your rune if you do this?
I'm afraid. Well, I'm expecting you're going to steal my rune. That's why I'm doing it. But I mean,
Well,
you're
how else
close.
am I going to bounce Tobin's shit so that he can't? I guess you can just do that, but
That's true. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to go to my end step. I am
dare
going
you.
to manifest this card.
if it's a good card, he may be flickering instead.
Hmm.
let's roll for this crypt. I'm good.
If it was a
Sorry.
bane of progress, we'd all just cry.
Odds are out. for
I
me
would
by
be
the way, forever.
so sad.
What the
I would-
fuck?
Let me just say, if it was a bane, you'd know by now.
Yeah.
I'm in a Mystic
immediately.
Sanctuary. Put this force back on top of my deck.
Oh, why you gotta be this way?
I'm a monster. That's
All
why.
right, let's see if McRae counters my 3
Play
drop,
Unctus.
my swashbuckler.
He's a 2/4.
Sorry, did you roll for your crypt?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Odds is ouch.
I think you're supposed to be labeling your crypt because you've been complaining about everyone else doing it.
I purposely like made a note of it and was like, I'm saying odds is ouch. So that's fine.
Yeah, you didn't annotate it though.
Right?
I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
come on.
annotate mine, and then you're just like,
Odds equals out. There we go.
Oh.
Get this shit out of here. You're
Hey,
blue
sick.
token.
What the fuck is this? Where is my lands?
Do you have anything that can stop Tobin?
Yeah, he's got a 6/6 that keeps punching me. That's gonna kill me. And with my ancient tomb, it's like I'm basically dead.
It's true. You can't
Oh,
stop hurting
wait.
yourself with Ancient Tomb once you start.
Nope.
That's true.
I might also just
unlock
tap this
yourself?
talisman for fun. We'll see what happens.
Just got to commit to the bit. So thus far, Pangos is in the lead for that horse joke chat for this All Be One pack set booster. I know this is a juicy box because I've had someone else open a borderless mom from the giveaway halfway through March. So,
Oh, come on. Someone can beat Pangoose. That's a bad joke. I like dad jokes, and even I say that's a bad joke.
I did say it had to be magic related, but like considering it was a horsemanship joke, as we were talking about Rolling Earthquake, I figured.
I don't know
like,
what
good enough.
even the worst part about this is I haven't even found an artifact that I could pitch and then like swap to a better artifact.
Really? That is
Right? Like
That's
I have this goblin welder that's
interesting.
just like hanging out.
Mhm.
Awful.
Toba, that was the best Beavis and Butthead noise.
Was it? I don't know.
Okay.
I never liked that show.
I hate Beavis and Butthead. I love Daria though. Daria was
Daria was
sick.
good.
Here we go. What do you
But,
call a deer without eyes?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring back Daria when post Moas when I'm rich.
Sure.
All right. Beep beep.
Joseph, is the answer to your joke? What do you call a deer without eyes? A doe.
No idea.
Ah.
What do you call a deer with no eye, without eyes and no legs?
Choo choo.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm dead
I'll
to
take it.
everyone.
This is
I'm
all
ready
good.
with my
I had
symbol.
fun last game, so
Still no idea.
we're
What
chill.
do you call a deer with no eyes, no legs,
I'm gonna
and
draw a
no
card.
junk?
Seems good.
Still no fucking idea.
It's like the fridge joke.
Okay.
The classic of like, how do you fit a zoo inside a refrigerator? Well, you open the door and you put the animals in, you know? And then it progresses. I actually did a worksheet handout on comedy once, the 4 concepts of comedy for my theater class back in the day.
What do we do here? I could just shock a Steam Vents in, tap my Ancient Tomb, and my Talisman go to 12 for fun.
Doesn't seem great for you.
No, but also, I mean, McRae's just sitting there wanting to force my bad dragons. So let's see if he does it.
I don't have the force. It's on top of my deck.
Oh, it's on top of his
He hasn't
deck.
drawn it yet.
It just
Haha.
grabs it again for later
Yes.
use. That's all this does.
Let's
Assuming he has another blue card in his hand.
get him.
Yeah, you're giving me a lot more credit than I think you should, Taylor.
Shit, I didn't put a fucking block in this deck. Or a bolt bend.
Oh no!
I had to fit too many other cool things in.
And both your commander can easily
Yeah.
handle both
Hey.
of those.
Swashbuckler extraordinaire.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna make 2
It
treasures.
says dragon on it.
Does say dragon, rogue, and warrior.
Maybe sneeze that bastard.
Those are
Dragon
mana rock.
Rogue Warrior. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a lot of creature types, huh?
Oh my god.
Token treasures. Look at that.
What
So
set
many.
is this?
Oh my
from?
god, that card's weirdly not horrible.
Right?
Dude, what
I
set
can
is
give
this
my whole
from?
team double strike.
What a cheeky card.
Hold on, Toman. What
Yeah?
set is this from?
One of the Baldur's Gates, I think.
Yeah, it's from the same set as Ganax. It's from the Commander Legends
Oh,
Baldur's
okay.
Gate.
Okay.
I mean, it's a dragon rogue. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's. You know,
Yeah, shit. Give double strike for treasures and
could
shit.
be wrong, but I think.
That's
Right? This is
amazing.
why I was annoyed at my Lightning Greaves, because I was like, I can't give Ganax double strike without taking the Greaves off.
Yeah.
Because it does say target. It's not just. Alright, I'm going to move to combat. Let's see. McRae's going to do the same thing to me, which might
I'm
be.
just chilling.
Well, maybe he wants to take your thing that gives double strike.
Yeah.
He could do that.
It's good to have options.
All right. Well, McRae gets the unblockable.
How dare you?
Sorry. I'm poking you for one, and you're annoyed about it. I get it.
Why are you saying sorry about this?
And then Ganax at Joseph.
Supplies.
Triggers. I'm gonna sack 2 treasures to give my Slitherblade and my Storm Tamer double strike.
All right, in response to that, I'm gonna take your Slitherblade.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh,
It is.
one less trigger.
I knew that was happening. So you can have my Slitherblade.
And it has double strike. Haha!
It is also tapped. But yes,
I'm getting
Womped for 2.
Womp for 2. It only triggers your thing once, right? Yeah. Deals
No, it's
combat.
twice.
It would still be twice.
Yeah, whenever, because
It's 2 triggers.
It's so it's like first strike damage triggers once, second
Yes,
normal
exactly.
cycle trigger again.
That's why double strike with on combat damage hits are so dangerous, because it's like Toski, for example. Well, with double strike, he draws you twice as many cards. It's
All right.
terrifying.
Well, with this on the stack, I guess I'll use my super secret tech.
Oh,
Go,
we're getting
squee!
speed.
Everyone
Uh,
take 2 damage,
Sure.
and this triggers Chandra's
Oh, it does.
incinerator.
Oh my god, Squee plus Hazoret. No!
There's a reason why I didn't equip the
Yeah, I know.
Fiend Lash. Wow.
Oh,
You didn't want
shit.
that secret reach that I was clearly going to forget about.
Yeah, that
When does this damage happen?
right now. So I'm doing this,
now.
and I'm doing this before we go to blocks or anything, because this Iron Storm Tamer, she be blowing up.
I'm talking about the Chandra's, so it's immediate.
Yeah, so he has 3 triggers.
I have
Yeah.
3 triggers.
Cool.
So he has
So,
3 triggers for 2 damage.
Response.
Correct.
just
You
gonna
would like to
wipe my
flicker.
board.
Well, I only
Okay.
get it's
Yeah.
per person. Like whoever has the damage done to them is where Chandra. So I can only ping one of your creatures.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that
Um,
player
This
control.
card's
I
something
see.
that's
Yeah.
really good, I wonder.
I think Joseph. I
Curious.
think you. Yes, this makes sense. You could wait to see where I pointed at, and then you can flicker the target that I would point the damage at.
Oh, right.
true.
You can only do one. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
per
2, and
us.
2.
So
Yeah, so you
Right.
can wait.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I guess I will.
Yeah, because that player controls.
So you guys each took 2 damage. I will blow up the Siren Storm Tamer,
Mhm.
the
Slitherblade?
Slitherblade, and
Typical.
I'll let you keep your manifest, Joseph. I'll let you choose. I'll try to blow
Channeler
up this
makes
Aether
sense.
Channeler.
Yeah.
You gonna use Roon on the Aether Channeler? in
Nothing
response?
else currently on the stack.
You get to choose which one you want to keep, or you can choose to keep it. I knew I couldn't beat what you were going to do. I ideally wanted to do it like when you went to go flicker, so I could get you, but I
Yep.
didn't want Joseph, or I didn't want all the extra fairy tokens.
I was only going
Yeah.
to make maybe 3 if Joseph doesn't just like flip a flyer here and eat my commander or something.
Yeah, but each one also
Well, he
makes
can't,
another
'cause he-
treasure, which accelerates you even
Well,
harder.
he can.
Yes,
he's
I would've-
flicker-
It comes
he's
back at
flickering-
the next end step.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no quick tricks to be done here.
Okay, never mind.
This is the one thing that makes Roon not as good as everyone seems
Yeah.
to think.
Okay,
Uh,
so these die.
I like the end step. It dodges field nukes and stuff.
Mm,
For literally one thing. Yep. you get way more value out of them if
No.
it was.
Slither
I prefer
Blade is
Flicker
dead,
Wisp
yeah.
to Roon for that reason, but
Flicker Wisp is the same thing until end of turn.
that's what I mean. But like Flicker Wisp is you choose because it's ETB.
Okay,
Cool. I have no
so
other
combat
effects.
damage.
Does Flicker Wisp?
I
Hold
poke.
on. Does Flicker Wisp have hate?
I already took it. I even made a
Okay,
general
so
damage tracker.
Cool. I make
Oh,
one
just
dragon and one treasure. Wow.
I wanted to do the cool thing at least once when I still had a Chandra's incinerator.
That's pretty cool,
and
man.
a Squee.
Squee plus Hazoret plus Chandra's incinerator.
And
That's
put
cute
Jank
tech.
there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can hear
5,
Pangoose
6,
celebrating.
7.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm just going to play a Steam Vent tapped because my life total is quite low.
Why ever would you do that?
Yeah.
I'm going to sack a treasure and tap this to play an Arcane Signet. And then I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay. So we have to actually respond to some of this damage because this
so end
Chandra's
step,
is going to
this
chunk
guy's
us.
going to enter in again.
Mhm.
I will draw a card.
Oh, because you have like no cards in hand.
I
Good call,
don't.
good call.
I'm going to put
Makes
that on top
sense.
because it's the most relevant.
Yikes. Awkward.
This game would be so much better if I had like 2 more mana.
Yeah, but then your hand wouldn't be so gas, I guess. I don't know what's in your hand.
No, it just means that I could do more than just like squeeing once a turn.
Yeah.
I have to
At least
choose
it's a
between.
card.
I have to,
Front row now.
Oh, that's a soul.
I have
It's
to
again.
choose-
Help.
yeah, I have to choose between doing a squee discard, which is sweet. I think that's pretty cool, or casting a spell out of my hand.
Yeah.
Or equipping the
Yeah.
Fiend Lash. It's a little awkward.
Hazoret is currently nowhere near blocking.
Nope. You want to know what may be near blocking? This Goblin Welder.
I mean, yeah, it hasn't done anything yet.
Sure.
Like, yeah, once there's some like stuff in the bin, then I could swap like a Vidalcan Shackles for something. But like, there's no. Yeah, get out of here, Goblin Welder.
Roon has trample, just so you know.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
he's got weird trample. He is a rhino.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
I knew it had vigilance. I forgot I had trample. Never mind. I'm taking 4.
Damn it. Just loaded it and it's dead. Motherfucker.
Okay, going to my end step.
Mhm.
Plonk.
Okay. Do you have any come in effects or just the one manifest?
There you go.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna go to turn.
I gave you a manifest token to put on top of your
I'm gonna
pile.
take 3 damage.
Sure did.
1, 2, 3.
They
Draw a
literally
card.
say 2/2 on them, but yes.
I'm gonna play a sequestered stash. I think I'm just gonna use it.
Trigger.
Sorry.
He hurt
I just
himself.
had a trigger.
Oh, you had a trigger.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
the
activate
soul, 'cause you
sequestered
did have
stash.
a
Yeah.
non-token creature, technically.
1, 2,
Yep.
3,
And technically,
4.
that is exactly a non-token creature.
5.
So
Wow.
weird, but yeah. I know.
Wow. I choose not to put Vidalcan Orrery on top of my library. What the fuck?
He popped his Vidalcan Shackles, or his
And hit
stash.
all of my
stash.
value.
You're so good at this game. I'm so jealous.
Fuck my life.
Sorry, what am I missing? What did you just do?
He played a sequestered
Sequestered
stash.
stash. You sack it, put the top 5 cards of your library into your graveyard, and you can put an artifact from them on top.
Man,
Well,
this
an
sucks.
artifact from any artifact in your graveyard.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have to be
Alright.
from the 5. Yeah. But yeah, that was a big whiff.
Yeah, it was. And I would have rather just drawn into the Mirrodin and the Thopter Spy Network. Granted, Don't need the
Good.
lands, and Vidalkin is shit. So without things to cast,
Good thing no one asked.
yeah, it's what it is.
Get him.
I kind of just wanted to like, if I were to draw the one ring and be able to drop it, like that would be it. I'd be like, okay, here's $100,000. Like that's the bit.
Groogs. Still Groogs? Maybe Groogs.
It's Gergs.
Is Gergs.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry.
It has
all
been since the
tabbed
first
like
time
a
I started chanting your
degen.
name.
Sorry, I am done my
I'm just
turn,
deciding on
Bruiser.
whether or not I wanted to weld this Vidalkin shackles out for an orrery.
Oh yeah. Get him.
Really?
I don't know.
He's only got 3 islands.
It's the only thing
so
I've
you
been
can't
having to like stop Tobin. Really?
stop
You haven't been
Tobin from
stopping
poking you
Tobin.
for 1 every turn.
You've been
dare
stopping
he.
Tobin from specifically hitting you with specifically his general.
Denying
Yeah,
him,
I don't-
denying him
I
creatures
think I
and
care
mana.
enough.
It does neither. He hits somebody else with all the same stuff.
No, it's per player though.
Yay, 2 turns.
Also,
Holy
I think the
shit!
mana is kind of irrelevant. I have 1
Okay,
card
you
in
denied him.
hand.
You denied him 2 treasure. Then I'll give you that. Actually, no, because he just hits you with an unblockable.
Total. He's denied me 3 because he took a double striker and he took my commander. Although technically, the
Learn
double
to
striker
play
would have died
tempo,
anyway.
scrub.
All right, I'm just gonna hit McRae with all my fairy dragons now.
Sure. And lose to the other two who
Tempo.
actually have boards and shit. You play modern. You should know
Resigned.
this.
Yeah, I know, but like
Oh, sorry. I put
I'm just
Sweet
playing
back in
super
my hand.
conservatively.
It's just,
And I
it's
know
just
I'm
instead
going
of
to
2
lose.
for 1ing, you
All
have to
right,
worry about
I
3
would-
for 1ing.
I would like to swap your Vidalkin shackles for your orrery. Now that I'll switch 1 Vidalkin for the other one. Mostly because if you get 1 more island, I don't want to lose my girl. my
Okay.
girl.
Yeah,
It's
In
power,
that makes
yeah.
sense because he wouldn't be able to respond. Yeah.
Again, it's
Oh,
power.
you just
but
get
yeah.
it back though.
In response, I would like to tap it
Yeah,
and
we'll-
take your Goblin Welder, I guess.
sure. Then you can get it back now. And then, but then when you lose the shackles, I
can't.
get it back, right?
It just
No,
yeah, exactly.
because it doesn't
Nothing happens.
untap.
Oh, for as long as it remains tapped.
Yes, so it doesn't
Pretty
untap.
sure
I don't think that.
Well,
does
but it
that.
doesn't. It's not in play anymore. So I think
it
it
doesn't
just goes.
exist.
Let
I
me
think
check the
it-
Gatherer.
But
I'm
anyways,
pretty sure it doesn't say because that would be a super weird interaction.
Hold on. I'm checking the Gatherer. Yes. If Vidalkin Shackles leaves the battlefield, it is no longer tapped, so the control changing effect does end.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can grab that's even relevant here?
briefly, and then it just goes back
For
to
the like 2 seconds, you could take
Yeah.
Roon and exile something.
He
Oh
doesn't
no,
have
you
enough
can't. You don't have
islands.
enough
No, I
islands.
don't have enough islands.
Oh no, he
and
does.
doesn't have
Mystic
haste.
Sanctuary is an island.
No,
You
it's
just need 2
oh, it is
mana.
an island. Yeah.
You just need 2 mana.
Doesn't give
Yep.
haste though. Because it would let me Unctus.
Oh, that's true.
Which would be
Yeah.
nice.
He doesn't have haste.
Okay, let's grab the Whisperwood Elemental.
I think it's actually just irrelevant, right? It doesn't
It's
matter.
just
I'm gonna
irrelevant.
grab the Whisperwood Elemental.
And then it goes right
Okay.
back to him.
It goes immediately back
I would like to sacrifice the Whisperwood Elemental
To what?
to what?
to its own ability that says sacrifice Whisperwood Elemental.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I guess that does work.
Face up non-token creatures you control have.
When it dies, I get to manifest.
I'll let you go ahead and do that if you want to do it. I will tell you that I will just kill you. Because now you're doing
Sure.
something that's stupid and spitey just to bone specifically
No,
me in a
this
game
is
where I'm
getting-
not ahead. So
What?
that's
No,
fine.
this is
You
just
can do
getting
it. Yeah,
value. This is getting value
It
before my
is
thing
just
goes away.
destroy a permanent
Totally,
for
and that's going to
free.
cost
Yeah.
20 life. So you can go ahead and do that if you like. Is this
If you're
dead?
gonna spite play me for getting value with my thing before it dies, that's fine.
In what world do
You
you
want to
think
know
I'm
why
not gonna
Oh,
Gruger and
kill
I
you
win
for doing that?
Because
This is
this
why.
happened.
In
Anyways,
what world do you think that you're just going to live?
Anyways.
I sack it. It's
Okay.
done. This
Okay.
stops. I have no other target that can do damage, so
All right, Goblin Welder, come back to me, baby.
Never took it.
Nice. And then I guess Mana Geyser. I found a 5th
Yeah,
plant,
nice.
or I found a
4
third
from
plant.
me.
4,
Cool.
You get 10 from
4 from me.
3 and I.
7, 8.
You get 14 total.
Okay.
Is this card good?
It sometimes does things.
The amount of
It's
times I've
amazing.
watched Kruger fap off with this card.
Recently,
Yeah.
Usually
recently,
pretty
it's
good.
Recently as high as well as season 1, it was a lot.
all right. Torralf.
Nice. Gruger, are you gonna do what I did last game? Just
I don't know. I'm
with
gonna
less
see.
janky cards.
I'm force checking to see if he has another blue card in hand.
Oh, right.
Ah,
He seems chill.
You're
Our guy's
good.
here to watch the world burn at this point.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I
I just
guess
wanted
so.
to play One Ring for $100,000. That was it.
what are you talking about, Tobin? You're standing there with a jerry can full of gas and matches. You're trying to make the world burn.
Yeah, I mean that's all I want to do, so I'm cool with this too. Actually, Chandra's incinerator is gonna bonk us so hard, but
I would.
Sure.
yeah.
It is whenever it deals damage equal to its power.
It's whenever it's dealt damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll just put it on this Chandra because this is everywhere where it wants to go. Because I'm assuming I can actually
Target player or planeswalker. Okay.
Because this
I'm
will
ass-
activate the incinerator, yes.
If one of us blocks.
I
can't
still
attack,
have
so.
7 mana.
Seems good.
I mean, it has quasi trample, I guess.
I guess I will
Do it.
do it now. So what was that? That was 1, 2, 3.
Too many cards in hand.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I will do 1. Put a blasphemous act on the stack. Hold priority. 1, 2, 3. Pitch squee on top of that.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to respond. I'm gonna draw a card.
Nice.
Dang it! It
Did you
wasn't
find
my
your force
one
of will?
counter spell. No, I don't have. All I have is the one that gives 2 treasures.
Oh, an offer you can't. Yeah.
So we're going to die to
Yeah.
this.
Oh yeah. I mean, unless you guys have something, you have a force, maybe.
I have a
can't
force, but no blue
remember if you
cards,
had it.
sadly.
Here,
Do we?
I will give you a
Do
volcanic
we
island.
die to this? This is just a messed up wipe, and then somebody takes 13. Am I missing?
These two are combo together.
This is the.
Oh, it's Rolf. There you go.
Yeah.
It's Toralf
Yeah.
or repercussions plus
It's
blasphemous.
13
Oh, yeah,
per
that's
creature
one over
you
there.
have, plus
Chain
Chandra's incinerator nonsense on top of
You want,
that.
you
Yeah,
want to
we
see
did.
you want to see the best part to this?
Do you have
Yeah.
the answer? Do you have the swords? Oh, you're 1 short. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, to be fair, I did wait. I also, 1, I needed the land, and 2, I didn't want you to be able to flicker Tollwrath with Roon. So, because then you could like stop all the damage.
No,
from
I
Tollwrath.
quite literally drew that Dovin's Veto off of my manifest trigger with
The rubbins is
Okay.
what you got.
and I was really like, I don't want to devote all of my mana to Soul, cause
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, apparently I do because I did.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
this will
If there are
be
no
like-
responses, we die to this.
Because this will be
Yeah.
12 times 3 off the fairy
It's-
dragon.
Oh, and I also
12
had
times
this
4.
in hand, but no blue card.
Chandra's incinerator is just
There's 4
overkill at
fairy
this point.
dragons.
4, so that's 48 damage.
And Fiend Lash.
Yeah,
plus
you've
the
got
Chandras,
48 there,
plus-
plus another 11.
There's so
plus
much.
another.
Plus all
You're
the
good.
Chandras.
Like, just off of me, I think you kill basically everyone.
I think so.
Yes.
The Chandra, I think, dies before it can see all the Torralf triggers.
Those are my
Opposite
two.
problem.
Yes, it would be dead by that point.
Yes, but it, like I would get the
Yeah.
squee triggers first, so those.
Yeah, so you could do 2/2/2. Do you just go face? There's no
Yeah.
real reason to do anything else with that, right?
Oh,
No,
well,
you just
no,
go
it's just the
incinerators.
Hazoret. The Hazoret just goes all to face. Like
Yes,
Hazoret
but I
goes
meant
to
the
face.
incinerator triggers off of that. I think you just go face again, right?
Well, it
doesn't
deals
matter,
that
it
much
just
damage to
becomes
target
complicated.
It deals that much damage to target creature.
Oh, or planeswalker. Okay, so you would have to poke some stuff.
So we get a Hazard.
So I would put the 2
Just start,
damage on like things that would like soak up. So I would probably
would
just kill the
live.
Swashbuckler because I have to target. So it
Yeah.
takes
You have to
one.
kill one of mine. Just break
But
even.
putting
Yeah.
like 2 damage on the Unctus and 2 damage on the Roon, and then that
on the
means
soul
that
or the rune.
then that means that damage would like roll through
Carry
there'd be
over.
more excess damage. So it's like it comes out ahead, even though I'm taking away one creature away from you. I think maybe I don't know. I'm actually
taking away
probably
10 to add 4, so you're like 6 lower, but
I
it's
should
still
have like
enough
done the
by
SWE
far.
after, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. And then I still do
Yeah.
7 more damage with Hazoret,
Mhm.
and then I
Yeah,
get swing with
we're
Hazoret.
exceedingly dead.
Yeah,
Like,
with
Ray,
the
is that
with
ring
more
in
like
your
Exceedingly
hand?
No, I'm just
The ring was
showing
in
the
your hand? Oh,
audience.
Okay.
I pull it from my deck. This is not the proper printing. I was
Oh,
printing
and then
the one on my Moxfield list is the actual 1/1 ring.
And then the last card that
the
was
one
in my
printing.
hand that I could have played like a couple turns ago, but I didn't because I needed to be able to
Oh,
play.
that is showing up as the one ring for me.
It's showing up
Oh,
as
is
the
it?
ring for me, yeah.
One
Why
of
is
one.
one ring
Yeah.
so expensive?
It's because
Because
that's the
it's-
only
there's
printing.
there's
That's
a
the
one
one of
of
one.
They printed
It's-
one unique one that'll only show up once. That
Oh,
one's
yes.
expensive. The rest are
That
gonna
one
be
is
like
currently
$2.
$100,000.
It's actually a pretty good card. Probably like $8.
It's
But,
not a bad card. It draws you a card every turn and it keeps going
So-
up.
So I shouldn't
It
have
draws you
pitched
more than a card
for the
every turn.
Chandra's Igniter thing.
Yeah,
And
it's
that
an
was-
acceleration.
Yeah.
It's an accelerating
And it's
Phyrexian
a
arena.
fog.
Here's the
Yes.
last
Yeah,
card
with
that was in
fog.
my hand that I didn't play because I needed to be able to play 3 cards if I was doing the
Fire
big turn.
Invention.
So
on
I've
the-
just been so this has just been like hanging out in my hand since I had like 4 mana. I'm like,
I love
the
that
only
stupid
way
card.
I'm
Mhm.
winning this game is if I can do Toralf
Yeah.
and
You got there.
Geyser and Blasphemous Act all in one turn. I'm like, Tobin, just don't die. I need to poke you a bunch of times. And then
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
okay.
that brings us
Even
to
if I got
table
another
talk.
turn, I was just gonna cast a Sarkin. Defense is
I've already
up.
changed scene, Tobin. Nice try.
Yeah.
That brings us to table talk. So I don't know. I don't think my deck was
Disconnect.
necessarily good. It was just $156,000.
I mean, you didn't get a single Unctus trigger, which is pretty rough.
It was just
Although I don't know how
the
many
first
creatures
game
you
I drew
have.
nothing that I needed in terms of lands, and the second game I got flooded with islands. So 2 extremes.
so Jake just told me that I missed a shit ton of damage. So with
Yes.
the Hazoret
Mhm.
triggers, I don't know if he posted in the other chat, but he's was talking to me a little
DMing
bit on the Discord stuff because he's watching. So
Mhm.
a way that I could have gotten a bunch more damage because I have the Fiend Blade thing is I can ping anything that would die. Like I could ping like one of your fairy tokens, and then
Yeah.
with the 1 damage that goes over, I use that off the Toll
Poke
Raft.
your commander to then poke with
To
the
poke.
Fiend Lash and the Toll. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in the
Nice.
end, like I still
It's like
think
an extra 7.
I think in the end it would have
per.
still been more damage for me to like let the Chandra's Incinerator die, and then just let the Blasphemous Act go off.
You had
then-
more than enough.
because then it
damage
would have
already.
I
been
think
like-
the Blasphemous Act was like it
was
was
more-
enough.
It was enough.
Toralf
this time.
or Repercussions
Mhm.
plus any field nuke that deals damage is usually a 1-shot. So if you're
Yeah, I
playing
don't-
red, you can just win out of nowhere.
Sometimes,
Yeah, I don't understand why you're still debating this so much. Like, you
No,
had
no,
a
no,
He just wants to see
myriad of
cool
ways.
synergies. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's just cool synergies, and it was just the fact that I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it in this order, and then I realized, oh, I'm actually getting less damage because of the way I did it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got it.
Anything else about this Ballin theme? I mean, some of you got lazy and didn't really lean into it, but
I didn't get lazy at all, man. I
Time
spent
Twisters
time.
today. That's what we learned this week. Time Twisters, an alpha Time Twister is $28,000. So if you want to, I don't know, buy a cottage in Sweden or something, you can have a piece of cardboard for that same price.
I don't know how much Swedish real estate is. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
I think we should be thematic to cards and make it Norway so we can talk about that's fucking it.
Sure. Anything else for table talk that people want to cover? We're surprisingly early tonight, so
Yeah, it's 2 pretty fast games.
Yeah, when you have like synergy piles and things that go wide that can get punished by repercussion style effects, it's
Mhm.
can get the thing. So the
boom.
the Toralf / repercussions part was the bent I added to Jake's deck because in paper deck, didn't really
He
have
doesn't
a
have
lot
any
of
of the snap wins in red.
not quite like that. He still has like the deck can still output a lot of damage in like these more discardy ways, and that's
Yeah.
really, really cool. But I was looking at it, I was
Mhm.
like, your deck mostly doesn't want a lot of other creatures in play anyways, because you generally don't have a lot of blockers, and his deck was fairly creature light to begin with. So I was like, I'll just up like the red wraths, and I'm like, oh, if I'm upping the red wraths, there's no reason for me not to put a
Yeah, why
repercussion
not?
and a toll like that package. So it kind of like, because of that though, it eked out a couple other things, and then
It's
it
a
also
4-card package with 2 cards. It's amazing. No, more than that, because there's way more than just Chandras and Blasphemous and Chain Reaction. Those
Yeah.
are just the common ones that people run.
I'm
But
sure a bunch of those were already in the deck. It's probably just like the repercussion, Torolf, that type of
no,
stuff. Because red, all its sweepers are mostly damage based.
he was a little bit lower on the sweepers. The other thing too, like his
Okay.
main one was like Blasphemous Act and Pyrohemia were his 2 main ones. And and then the split second Earthquake. Like
Yeah.
the Molten Disaster or something like that. I took that one out because then I
Mhm.
put Earthquake proper in so I could get more. I was just like,
Mhm.
I'm not going to respect blue decks. Screw that. I want to put more damage into my X spell. So Earthquake, Rolling Earthquake, Storm's Fury, the Chain Reaction, Blasphemous Act. He already had Blasphemous Act, and I think I had maybe like one other one. He already had Delayed Blast Fireball as well in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I had like Chandra's Incinerator alongside like Pyrohemia with like Hazoret and Fiendlash shenanigans out, that's how Jake killed us on the weekend, was like Pyrohemia and Hazoret with a Fiendlash.
That's fair. That'll
with
do it.
lifelink on it. He had a Basilisk on
God.
Hazoret as well.
Oh, gross. Red
I
can
will
be very
say
powerful.
I mean, both of these games were ended by us casting Blasphemous Act and killing the table. So
That's definitely like one of the easier
Seems good.
casual combos to do, especially
Mhm.
especially when you're like short on tutors or something like that, but you have a density of those kinds of effects. I know in red you only have 2 of those, I guess 3 of those effects now with
well, red has a lot of
the
like
red
2-card
dragon
lines, right? Like there's
the
repercussions
dragon
as well.
that I used, but that's
There's like Dragon Storm has always been a thing in red. Kiki lines have always been a thing in red. It has a ridiculous amount of 2-card win lines in mono red.
red's good.
Yeah,
red's
good.
a lot of fun. I love red.
White's good.
I run Felden in
Blue's
paper,
good.
so like
They're all good.
Black's good.
All the colors.
Green
are good.
is very good, but
But you're not a green player.
Green is
unless it's warp.
overpowered. That's why I
Yeah.
love green, is because it's just the most
I only play
tinny
green
bullshit.
Spellslinger.
Yeah, green Spellslinger.
Fair enough. Anything else for table talk, folks? Are we?
Nothing. I'm just glad that
man.
I so
Over.
wanted the deck to do more of the discardy thing, but I can't draw as well as Jake can draw, obviously.
You're lucky, but
No, I got lucky this time. Jake, when we played our game on the weekend, I got to see a bunch of the cooler draw and discard. Like in the last game, I didn't get to do it because the mana, it was like working out really awkwardly, and with the Foundation Breaker. But I had the 5 mana curse that you draw an extra 2 cards in your upkeep and you discard your hand at the end step.
Curse of Obsession.
Yeah, and you curse yourself with it because you're just like, okay, now I have a bunch of mana. Now I'm at the point where I have enough mana. I just like look at like 3 cards a turn. I ditch anything I didn't get to cast. Hazoret's always online to at least block.
Impulse draw for Hazoret is kind of where you go, I guess.
No, you want to. There's also like discard synergies and stuff built in to the deck.
With Squee, I love the Squee. Squee is always going to be one of my favorite things to do. I run them in Felden for the exact same reason, because I'm running all the pitch spells for all my big fatties to bin. And you just like, whenever you get a Squee and you get to pitch a Squee for like a Tormenting Voice or something, always feels good. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to brew with him in the background too, being like, I'm taking your list. What do you like and don't like about it? Well, I'm also trying to jam another like $9,000 worth of stuff into it.
Yeah. Very true. Tobin, you beat us with so many backgrounds this season. Do you have anything to say about backgrounds that you haven't already said?
Yeah, I think they're fun. I like cards that synergize together, so having that in the command zone is great. Also, I don't think there's I don't think there's a pairing that is like super crazy powerful on its own. They all need a bunch of other cards to like interact with them, which is like what I basically want a deck to do. Just like have a cool engine and do that. Like none of them like with the 2 cards from the command zone are gonna like win you the game by themselves, versus like there's plenty of commanders if you just like resolve it and like do one thing, you kind of win. These take a bit more effort and they're fun, and no one plays them because there's too many of them to keep track of, and you have to be an idiot to be this into them. Yeah.
Huzzah.
They're fun. Play them.
All right, last call. Going once, going twice.
Nope.
Gone. We're going backwards. Actually, we've gone backwards a lot. Let's go Gruger, Tobin, me, Joseph this week. Joseph gets the final say. We're going to shoutouts. You know how this works. You get a minute and a half roughly, or I don't know, you're an adult. Take time. Tobin, you're up first. We want to plug your shoutout.
You literally just said Gruger was
Sorry,
first.
Gruger.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
Gruger, Tobin, me, Joseph.
All right, I'm gonna pretty much shout out Jay. I've already done it. I've already hyped him up.
You've hyped him a lot this episode. If you want to see him, he guested on episode 19 or 20 or something.
Yeah, and if you ever get a chance to play him, he's a tall, lovely lad, and he's a lot of fun to play with. Casual stuff, draft stuff. He's a pleasure to play with, and you'll see some brews like this where you're like, oh, that's kind of like cool. Wait, I'm dying to this? Stop, make it stop. What's happening? It's a great time. But yeah, that's my shout out. Local fun player. If you ever run across him, have a blast playing Magic with him. Tobin.
Yep, I looked around and I couldn't find anything in my immediate vicinity, so I've got nothing. Yep, I don't see anything. Yep, no plugs.
Okay, perfect.
Bye.
I am going to give this lovely set booster of Phyrexia to Pangoose in the chat for the horse joke.
My joke
That's
was
horseshit.
really better.
So it smells like new cardboard in your future. Yeah, that's going to be my shout out. My other shout out is please buy my books because I am still fun employed. If you didn't know, I have 2 sick pulpy sci-fi books. One is more political thriller. The other one is more gangster, but they're both sci-fi. So, you know, it's always fun. So go buy those or any one of my D&D resources or teaching resources, if you would. Please and thank you. You can find them all at mccrarates.com. I don't know. I'll write poems for money. I'm getting to the point where I'll sell myself for anything, baby. I don't know. OnlyFans maybe in my future. Who knows? That's me. Joseph, take it away.
I'm not following that.
Oh, you don't? I support sex work. I'm just saying it out loud. I've never paid for it.
We're not even monetized yet. And Quick is just like, never.
That's
channel.
Okay.
Channel banned.
You're
like,
we're doing it for the money, really, at the end of the day. All right, Joseph, what do you actually want to show?
Tobin, what the heck are those silly dragon things you have called that have myriad?
Oh,
He's already built
good
his
question.
deck.
If you go to set CLB and search Myriad, and you will find them.
Yes, sorry, I
You can
am bad
also
at
search for
remembering.
5 CMC.
That's fine if you don't know.
I can.
I
find.
am looking.
We can.
It's in
do
my
this.
deck. It's right here. Oh, Tiamat's Fanatics.
Yeah.
Okay. Joseph,
Just
shout
yeah.
something out, or I'm going to theme and taking us to our outro.
My deck is like
unlike
all from that
You
set.
dirty rogues, I respect the theme of the brewery. We're doing a don't
Right.
cross the streams.
Ooh, that looks sick.
Yeah,
That explains why it's so hazy, man. Backcountry, everything is fucking deep-ed and eep-ed into the ground.
That's
Wait, is that a collab beer with someone?
Nope.
Nope.
Just
That's
straight up. But yeah, so they call it a West Coast IPA, but it doesn't mention haze specifically anywhere, and that's why I was like, wait, what? Like, because yeah, just confusing stuff with the sheer haze. Like, because the thing is that it's not that hazy. Like, you can see through it. That's
It
why I was
isn't
like, it might
now.
just be the way
It
it
wasn't
is.
reported.
You know? Like, because if it's like hazy, like, you can't see through it, right? Like, in this one you can. So, like, I don't know. Anyway, regardless,
Maybe they just peed into a can for you.
maybe they drank a lot of hazy IPA and then peed into a can. Maybe that's what it is.
So you get the hint of hops.
With just enough. Wait, what am I doing? Oh God. Yes, that's je ne sais pee. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, no, it's good. It's a tasty beer. It's a 7%, so all backcountry stuff seems to hit hard these days.
It is pretty well proofed, let's say.
Yeah. It definitely has more bite, like more hop bite than beers that I usually drink. I'm not a big like raw IPA. Like, I don't ever want a fat tug on earth, and I don't understand why anyone else drinks them. Like, I'll have like one a year and be like, did it, you know? So, because yeah, for me, like, hazy IPAs were like my kind of intro into the IPA genre, really, because they're just not normally my go-to. This one's not bad. Like, it's, like I said, a little more bite than I would usually go for, but like, I don't know, it seems balanced. It isn't awful. It's just not what I would go for turn one, you know? But yeah, it was good. And the name is hilarious. So there's that.
They have some pretty good names at Backcountry. That's the one thing I miss about living up there is the breweries were pretty good.
Yes. And I guess since it just popped to mind, we'll do one more sneak peek. I have another crow.
Ka.
Yeah, this is going to be rad when it's done. I know it's hard to see this, but his tail is like going through this little like effect that's going on. Yeah, it'll be touched up later. It's yeah, this one needs multiple parts to make this work, and he's gonna have a bunch of green in on him. But yeah, we just ran out of time. This big band on the top was a nightmare. I know this is really hard on webcam, but yeah, we're talking, we're doing stuff, you know.
Yeah, there.
A little more badassery going on with fiddlesticks there, and yeah, here we go. If you ever decide you have too much money, just start doing this crap to yourself. It's a good way to get rid of it.
And then you only got 2 legs to go.
I have a virtually untouched torso.
Oh, that's true.
he needs to squeal like a stuck pig once he gets those ribs done.
Oh, rib ones. Ooh, I've heard they're bad.
Yep. Well, so are interior biceps, and you know.
those are bad. I can vouch for those ones.
Yep.
Okay.
But hey, least is expensive, right? Like, at least if you're gonna hurt yourself and it's gonna take a long time, may as well pay a lot of money, you know? Let's get the trifecta of awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. I will take us out with a theme. Are you ready? Anyone have anything else to say, or are we good to do outro?
Yeah, what's the theme?
Perfect.
Theme.
Our theme for next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. PST here on the brewery is vanilla. We have to play commanders with no abilities. It says go for a flavor win.
Oh, come on.
So
Yargle, stay back. This is mine.
yeah.
Are you playing New Yargle?
No, I get New Yargle
Yargle
then. I get New Yargle then. You called Yargle. I get New Yargle.
Oh, GTFO. I've been on this thing ever since.
Anyway,
Hey, man. I'm just respecting what you said. I'm going to go for the Multanian Yargle.
So our commanders will not have any abilities. They will be flavorful as fuck in whatever colors we so desire to play. Yeah, we will see you here, twitch.tv/thebrewerymtg every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. PST. You can also catch us on YouTube now. Same thing, the Brewery MTG. Our YouTube videos are getting way more traction than our Twitch does, which is really funny. So shout out to our YouTube community. Thank you for watching and for liking our videos.
I have to read the chat for Pangoose before you cut this off. He's all hyped on Lady Orca. So
all right, someone play Lady Orca for him.
What's that?
She's Izzet or Grixis, I think.
It's an old card that sucks, so Tobin's gonna be all over it.
Might be Rakdos, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I
digress.
have an idea. I'm just trying to find as many colors as I can. Oh god, 7 mana. Oof, that's rough.
Oh, Shracko. Oh, it's that one. I know. Yeah, I know which one this is.
And that being said, we will catch you folks next Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching us and tuning in and playing along at home. In the future, right now on Twitch. And thanks for all the support. We enjoy doing the show because we love Magic the Gathering. As begrudging as I am about WotC, I love this fucking Richard Garfield game so damn much.
Hey, what did Sheldon say to your marriage proposal anyway?
Oh, Sheldon, he's too old school for me. We don't have similar ideas on what should be banned anymore. Hashtag unban the blue card. I won't say which one. That's it. Bye, everyone. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
We're out.
Bye.